everybody knows your name. Laughter fills the air like a sweet refrain. Sit and share a story, but I drink or two. In this cozy bar, where dreams come true, where smiles and friends remain, and good times ease the pain. Here we go again.
Hello, hello, can you see me, can you hear me, can you let me know? That'd be just swell. The hat, the famous hat. Right, so I'm being seen on at least one of the streams. Is that working? Is it? It is. That one's working. Is that one working? That one's working as well, by the look of it. By the look of it. There should be two streams. There should be the horizontal as normal, and there should also then be the portrait, because we're testing something out. Hopefully. The hat, it's an Everton fanzine hat. When skies are grey. Ali's on the portrait. I know it's confusing me as well. What you're seeing basically is not everything. So if you're on the portrait, the landscape has got everything. I know it's confusing me. Seeing myself twice is confusing as well. Laz did the same with something called Kick. Yeah, I do normally stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I haven't tried Kick. What I'm trying to do is do a landscape and a portrait at the same time, because hopefully Vic will be able to do it as well at some point. Dan, whereabouts are you? Are you on the landscape or the portrait? You got more views when he did it. Yeah, the portrait always gets loads more views because it's within the portrait, the short feed. As you're scrolling through, you'll see it. Are you on the portrait as well? Yeah, we're everywhere, man. We're everywhere. We're everywhere and nowhere, baby. Hang on. Should open that window. It's bloody hot in here. No, you're on landscape. We're everywhere, man. Put a chat on landscape. It should already be on. Why is it not on? Should be. Where is it? It's on. Botrix chat is on. So it says anyway. Do you know what we're going to have to do? I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to press buttons. Give me a sec. I'm going to have to press buttons here. This might not go too well. Unfortunately. Have I got any other chats? I don't think I have. Chat box, that'll do. Properties. This is live. Live and alive with a dead ahead sound. Is this going to work? No, it's unavailable. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Bollocks. Ah, well, no chat. Unless. Widgets. Where's my chat widget? Let me try this again. Botrix, where are you? This is bollocks, man. Why does nothing ever work properly? Why is that not working? I don't get it. I don't understand this. No. And now I can't see what anyone else is doing. Where are we? The world of tech. It's not just you, Dan, it's me as well. Buttons should always be pressed. It's not on the screen now. It should be, but it isn't. You had to add 2 chat boxes. This is supposed to be aggregated as well, which is annoying because it is on the short one. It's on the portrait, it's all on there. Yeah, the on-screen chat is usually combined with Twitch. It's not tonight. It's with another YouTube. Very, very frustrating it is. But if you don't try, you don't know. So I've got something called Social Stream Ninja, is what it's called. Copy link. I'll try another one, and a completely different box on the front of this. Here we go. Browser source. What can we call this? Oh, hang on. You're talking to yourself over it. Why is it only you? That's weird. Width. I've got to try and remember all kinds now. 400 was it? Hang on. Let's see if this works. We just turn off Botrix. There you go. Right, so it's a bit different, isn't it? We'll try this one and see if this works, but it's just my head's wrecked with it. Things should be easy. Things are never easy. Why are things never easy? Casper, how you doing? Feels weird typing on my face. Yeah, it should be combined. Combined is on screen. What on VStream it is, and that's exactly the same thing as it should be on here now. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Let's move him over there out the way so it'll give you a bit of space. Annie's Ali, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Yeah, well, why is it so difficult to try and just get... I know it's difficult because it's not 2 different platforms. It's 2 different streams within the same platform. It shouldn't be difficult, but it is. Anyway. Famous. Because I'm worth it. Right, well, anyway. I have had a long day so far. A long day. I didn't have to take Jess to work this morning. She got a lift, thankfully. So I got a lie-in of all of about half an hour. I had to take my dad to Wrexham today. For a funeral for a former teammate, Mr. Wrexham, who was... Yeah, it's all a bit mad, that, innit? Can we show this? Or will this confuse things even more? That's what Dan's seeing at the moment. It's crazy. Yeah, so we had to go to a funeral today for a former teammate, Joey Jones. Thousands of people in attendance. And I dropped him off, drove about 200 yards down the road, parked up, put my feet up and listened to music. Instead of getting out and doing loads of filming like I thought I was going to do, because it wasn't going to be as long. But it was good. You got to see a lot of his ex-teammates, lots of ex-footballers as well, proper international footballers. Loads of ex-Liverpool players, unfortunately. But he's mates with them anyway. Mandy, you're watching both versions. Does that count as 2 views? It does, because you're watching two different streams. This is not the same stream split. This is two completely different streams. Was Ryan there? I'm not sure. I don't think my dad saw them, but they were here at the weekend for the previous game, so there's a good chance they might have been. Rob and Ryan. It was lovely as well being in Wrexham. And I was that close on a map to where I used to live. I should have gone there really, shouldn't I? Gone and seen if the blue plaque was on the wall. Here used to live Nick, but no. It's up the wall, man. Everything's up the wall. But there was loads of people. I'm sure it'll be on the news or something tonight, won't it? Where did I live? A place called Boris Park. Borras. Boris Park. In the north-east of Wrexham. So it wasn't that far away from the stadium. Wrexham's not a big place anyway, to be honest with you. So everywhere's pretty close. I could have gone there. But what I didn't want to do was go anywhere and then my dad suddenly say, can you come and pick me up? And I'm about 4 hours away in the car or something. You know what I mean? So I wanted to stay close. But it's not that far to get to. I think it took an hour and 15 minutes. So I might just go back some point. There's a few places around there where my mum and dad said I should go and have a look. Madeira, Panorama, the Wales End, all these places getting up towards the mountains. Very, very pretty. Should have gone to the Pink Panda. Mandy, what is the Pink Panda? Remember, I was 4 when we left Wrexham. And I've not been back as an adult. Isn't that weird? The Anne Boleyn. Trying to think where... My dad used to go to a place called the Pantarochan, which was his local, just round the corner from where we lived. Could have gone there. It looks really nice. But no. And I found out today I'm in the Auto Cup scheme at Everton, which I didn't want to be. Which means I've now bought a ticket for Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday, for the Carabao Cup game against Mansfield Town. Fucking hell, do you know what I mean? Which is an absolute ball ache. Laz had the other chat possibly on his phone. I've got both chats combined here. I can see it. It should be on the screen as well now. I think it is anyway. Yeah, it should be. Should be on there. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I'm going to have to turn off the Auto Cup scheme because I'm sick of going to watch Everton. But I'll go to the first one. It's only 15 quid. There's nothing in Madeira. I know, but there's a nice pub with an amazing... There's a beer garden at the back which looks over a valley and mountains. It's amazing. I'm all about the views, Mandy. I'm all about the views. Esther, how you doing? You're grand, so sort of. I can go and suss the parking. I need to go and suss the parking. I need to go and check it out before Sunday. And it's also a pain in the arse that Sunday is a 2 o'clock kickoff. 2 o'clock in the blessed PM. Right, I'm going to try something. No, I'm not going to try something. We're talking football. This is not going to show on the portrait because it's in landscape, unfortunately. But what I will do, I'll pretend someone said something a little bit naughty. It appears on both, doesn't it? Frankie has appeared on both. Wolfie has appeared on both. So at least I know what to do to get everything on the other one now. It's very, very confusing. Very confusing. One portrait view like a ninja stream. It's good. It's good that way. And we'll find out what kind of numbers we're getting afterwards. Should be interesting. EstherIsConfused.com. You're confused. I'm hosting this and I'm confused. How do you think I feel? Confused.com. One portrait view like it is. We're hoping that I haven't got the fucking things to hand, have I? Hoping that maybe there's loads. Oh, balls, that isn't working either. Fuck it. We get loads of views and then prove to ourselves that it can work. Because if it does, we have made something happen. If it doesn't, of course, we're plumsed. Yeah, well, there's not much going on there. Oh, well, fuck the numbers, doesn't matter. Fuck the numbers. On portrait, can I make the chat box smaller? I can, but I'm not. There you go. Because if I press more buttons, things will explode. Letters are big but don't fit the stream. Is that on the landscape, the big one? The one with the jukebox? Is it that one that's not right? At least I'm trying. Now I want to try it. I'm going to try Botrix again very quickly. See, that's the one on Botrix is not pulling everything across. So we're going to have to turn the Botrix one off. So you've got me confused now. Where is it? Botrix chat. Yeah, it's Botrix is only picking up one chat, one YouTube chat, whereas Stream Ninja is picking up both. I've got to try it. Yeah. It only reaches the top of the desk. Mandy, behave. That's as best as I can do, unfortunately. We're all on both streams. No, well, yes and no. Why is your live chat not updating? It should be. We're on two streams, Louise. We're on two streams. The jukebox is on the one you are on. You are on the landscape. Because at the moment we have the landscape. And then we also have a portrait one going on. We're testing things. That worked, okay. How have you all been doing this last week? You were in Sweden as per usual, mid-August, and got home late Monday night. Same house as usual, as the Dutch rented it all year. Went back home and bought a house in Nederland. That is a bigger, hence it doesn't fit. I know I can't do anything with that at the moment. Just to have something up on screen is a miracle at the moment. Louise, you're on portrait, are you? You were on the portrait stream. Is that not showing up on that? This is annoying, but we're testing things. We're seeing if they work. I mean, I can see it. Don't see why you can't see it. You've got me on the phone and the tablet. We should have one as a landscape and one as a portrait. It's two different streams, but it's the same stream. I mean, you know, why not be confusing? Where's my thing ashore as well? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? For those who haven't got Instagram, that's where I was earlier on today. Right by the mural. It's got FX written on it because that's the name of the TV company who paid for it. Yeah. Nature can make you relax like nothing else. Absolutely. I like it. I like a bit of nature. It works wonders for me as well. Swedish crickets are always a surprise. You don't get them that loud here. Do you know what? I've never heard crickets in the wild, I don't think. You have to order your beer on the other stream. You can order it on either stream. It's only going to show up on one, unfortunately, because that's the way it is. There's also, there'll be no drinks spinny thing on the portrait. So what I'm going to tell the people now who are on portrait, you're missing out. You should be on the landscape stream. Subscribe and follow, and you get the big proper streams all the time, and it'll be brilliant, and you'll love it. You'll really enjoy it because there's loads more going on. There's loads of secret stuff that the portrait people don't see. And has that stopped working now as well? No, the spinning wheel should be working. Why is that not working? See, everything's knackered. Everything's broke. It's no good. 1 Danish krona is currently 1.5 Swedish krona, so everything's so cheap. Lovely stuff. Check out the landscape. This is just an attempt to see if we can do both at once. I will not be doing this again, don't worry about it. The portrait on the phone is pants. You have chat over chat. Many apologies for the inconvenience, Louise. Skip to the landscape. The normal, the proper full-on one. The one without the V at the end. There should be a Why Can't I Be Me without a V at the end. That's the one you should be on. I have not switched bot off. Bot is still on. But something ain't working. Something needs to be deleted and changed and never used ever again. It was just to check something out, that's all. It's much better on horizontal, definitely. You'll see loads. You won't believe how much you can see. Not that much, obviously. Hang on. Not that much. No room for a bar person. Put you on just to check. We can do that. You are in the court, but now you're covered by the bloody chat. Ridiculous. Can we property this down slightly? What do we reckon? 750? This might make it smaller, and I can drop it down a little bit. There you go, that'll do, won't it? But I can't change anything else. It's ridiculous. I hate it. But at least I know how to do it now. Ali's back again. Louise, I'll take it you are back on the normal stream. Not that there's anything normal about the stream. Next time there won't be 2 streams, there'll only be 1. So hopefully everything that's on Botrix should just come through on that one. Because I think Botrix is taking the portrait stream and dragging the chat from that. So you're not showing up everywhere. Whereas Stream Ninja should be bringing everything. Everything, man. Took a picture of your 2 uncles next to a over 1,000-year-old rune stone, and they couldn't care less. They're fixated on a combine harvester in the opposite field. That's what it's all about, man. It's whatever you want, innit? Oh, hang on, here we go. That looks a bit Frankie, that, doesn't it? And there they are, fixated on a combine harvester when there's 1,000-year-old plus rune next to them. Power! Very Clarkson. Love us. You don't mind vertical. It'd be good for sunsets if you could do OBS outdoors. I can do OBS outdoors, Mandy. Easy peasy, Japanesey. I wouldn't be doing 2 streams at the same time. I'd just be doing 1. that wouldn't be an issue. 2 at the same time is a bit of a ball ache. On portraits, the bar is on my head. What? What? Oh, yeah, sorry, it is, isn't it? Ah, it is. That. Right, so that needs to be amended slightly. Can we amend that? But you see, now everything else will also change. So, it'll be over my face. As will Wolfie. But we don't mind about that. We don't mind. Ninja on phone means you can only see 3 lines. Swap from Ninja. Swap to the normal stream then. The full-on stream. Much better. This, by the way, anyone who's thinking of doing this, it's not a problem. It's only a problem if your stream is as complicated as mine is. I have watched lots of other streamers. Nobody has a stream that's even remotely as complicated as this. Genuinely. If I showed you the amount of pictures or videos that are on my OBS, it would blow your mind, man. As well as the amount of different scenes I've got and all kinds of folders full of stuff on there. It is ridiculous. Have I got a picture of that? I might have, actually. Right. That, they are all the individual photographs that are, or pictures that are in OBS for me. We're up to 4 columns full of stuff. Each one has a button press. That is just the photos. These are the videos. These are video clips. It is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You are on normal. Good stuff, man. At least you liked on both streams, Louise. Thank you very much. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. We've got a video of a crane. Right, when you say cranes, now that you mentioned combine harvesters, are we talking birds or are we talking like, you know, things that pick things up and drop them? Cranes. Where's the cranes, man? Oh my god, the dog is adorable. Adorable dogs. We love adorable dogs. Oh my god. And again, that's also very confusing for portrait people. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're not doing that again. You've tried spin 3 times now. It's not working, obviously. It is not working. Is it under widgets? Wheel of Fortune, there is, isn't it? Widget URL. Should we change that? Widget URL. We'll try again and see if it works. If not, don't worry about it, man. Order a kipper's red for yourself. We can do that. Louise, careful. Kipper's Red coming on screen. You see, the portrait people aren't getting this. You need to get on the full landscape stream, man. Much better. You get to see everything. Yeah, no spins working, no spins. I wonder why that is. I wonder, will you get double points or double Botrix level-y points if you're watching both? What do we reckon? What do we reckon? So a lot of cranes and a ton of red kites. The eagle thingamy-bob. Red kites are absolutely gorgeous looking things. The OG stream. This is the OG stream. Unfortunately, it is organically grown stream because it's ridiculous now. There's so much on it. Just checked, Laz got 128 views for his portrait yesterday. Did a test, and today he did a portrait too. 182 views plus a few more subs. Portrait lives are amazing for getting stuff like that. I think the most I've got on mine is about just under 2,000 views on a pre-Everton stream. Then you look at Vic, who's getting 10,000 plus. Ridiculous. They're good for getting views, but what you need is hours, watch hours. That's what she needs at the moment. Watch hours and adverts. Loads of adverts. It's where the Dwayne Eddies are. Adverts. Jeez, man. Very border collie. Border collies are absolutely amazing animals. So intelligent. Did you put the new one on? Mandy, you're going to have to be a little bit more to the point. What the new one, what? I haven't got a clue what you're on about there now. The second to last night you heard the lynx screaming from the edge of the forest. Absolutely amazing creature, yeah. When we sit on the terrace, there's always some there. I've binoculars at ready. Vic got 20,000 the other day on a portrait stream, which is brilliant. Them numbers are huge. Of course, views in themselves don't actually mean anything, but if what she's doing is getting those views, turn them into watch hours and into subs, that's when you're doing well. Which she's doing really well at the moment. But if you haven't, what do I do now? Can I pin that in both at the same time? That's not pinning the other thing, is it? Right, it's pinned in one of the chats. I can't remember which one. Now, I think, therefore I am. I think possibly the portrait started before the landscape, which is why it's dragging them forward. Right. Anyway, well, it's in the portrait. There you go. Mandy, if you've got access to it, can you also stick it in the landscape? If you've got it. If you have. Oh, there you go. Is it into the one now and all? There you go. It is, there you go. Pin, 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 pin. Pin massage. Right. On both chats, Vic's channel will be pinned, so if you haven't started watching Vic, you should do. 3 absolutely adorable dogs. I mean, absolutely adorable dogs. And a swimming pool. And Vic. And sunshine. Esther, you need the loo. Right, so you need a pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Pee break. It is. It is all learning, but it's just ridiculous. Stupid o'clock as well. It is, but that unfortunately is the 8-hour time difference, isn't it? She's a great dog. She has a wolf-proof vest for when you go in the forest. All right. It has spikes. Should a wolf drop by, it can't attack the dog. Nature is up there. It is up there is next level. Nature up there is next level. Oh, I'm so tired today, man. Mandy, you missed it. Hang on. There you go. There you go. Lovely stuff. It is all learning, but this is not the future of this channel. Let me tell you that right now. There will be ninja streams. There'll be loads of them. The season started, so there's going to be ninja streams all over the place. All Everton ones. But there's not going to be these kind of dual streams because it doesn't really work. It's alright if you're doing YouTube and Twitch or YouTube and Kick at the same time. To have to try and do a portrait really works well at the football where I can just hold a phone and give it one of them. Being sat in here with all the stuff that's on this stream, it doesn't, because you're missing out on loads. You're missing out on loads. Loads you're missing out on. Did that bear just put its finger on it? If you love it, then you got to put your finger on it. It did. Show me on the bear where he touched you. Ooh, look at that for a sky. That is a very, very starry sky. Starry, starry night. Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Right, I'm confusing myself now. Well done, Mandy. Very, very good. Super Dan, how you doing? I have not recovered from the crap I had to watch the other day. I didn't even watch it. That's how bad Everton are. I couldn't bring myself to watch it. I was doing something else anyway, but I'll be there on Sunday against Brighton. I'll be there on Wednesday against Mansfield. Hopefully we score a goal against either of them two. And with a bit of luck, Jack will be playing from the start. Took that in Sweden, 32 seconds of exposure. Oh, I say. Oh, I say. Bear needs 10, he does. But, oh, speaking of bears, today, Horace went back to his roots. I was given Horace when I was first born, and I spent the first 4 years of my life in Wrexham. So Horace pretty much grew up in Wrexham. And he was in the back of the car all the way down there. Al Horace, man. He's 52. Might even be older than that, to be honest with you. Excited for your first home game Saturday? Be at the pub for 10:30 as a 12:30 kickoff. Lovely stuff. Who are you playing this week? Loads of issues for United fans with season tickets, getting to the ground nice and early. Yeah, I'm expecting there's going to be trouble with Everton as well. You're not allowed to have a physical card anymore because people were given to each other. I can't go out as my season card. So they have to be on your phone. And then there's trouble with them. The escalators stopped working for the last game as well. I've got no idea what time the stadium footprint opens yet. No idea what time the turnstiles to get into the stadium open. No idea where I'm going to park. No idea in general, man. Expose yourself to the stars. People do that anyway, don't they? I'll be there on a Monday. Who sings that? What? The Las Vegas Hilton. See what? My Twitch link is on vertical. Oh, it doesn't matter. People can follow me on Twitch as well if they want. It doesn't matter. I'll be back there next week, Twitch, instead of this shite. What day is it? Is it Wednesday today? You sure? Spurs, so you'll probably lose. Nah, you'll beat them, man. Having to download the season ticket. The second season ticket to scan your pallet. Stupid, isn't it? Also, you can't pass it to people. You have to attend a minimum of 16 games and your old man is away, so not giving him an excuse for him to cancel a season ticket. Not a chance. Yeah, man. No clue, Nicholas. That's me, pretty much. Yeah, there's an issue with that, though. I mean, I am classified as being disabled at the moment. If I can't go because of extreme fatigue, I don't want to lose a season ticket. And it can be on the day. I can wake up on the day feeling okay, and then within the space of half an hour, I can't go anywhere. If they try and take my season ticket off me, I will turn into a full-on William Wallace. You may take my season ticket, but you'll never take my freedom. New nickname literally activated. No clue, Nicholas. Evil, Mandy, evil. Evils. More sky, man. That's a proper blue, that, isn't it? That's a proper blue. Yeah, so I'm knackered. Absolutely knackered. It's not a long drive to Wrexham, but it felt like it today. Plus I had to go somewhere else as well. You can't sell a ticket on the chain, so you can only sell back to the club for 30 quid for them to sell it on for 70. Do you know what? I didn't realise that's what they did. It's the same at Everton. You can't sell it on anymore. All you do is you sell it back to the club and the money goes back into your account. So if you buy another season ticket, you get the cash back. Scott, do I have Bell's palsy? I am suffering, or I'm recovering from a stroke. I had a massive hemorrhagic stroke. So the whole of the left-hand side of my body was paralysed. But I have got an issue from birth with the left-hand side of my face. So I had palsy from a kid, but it's got worse because of the stroke. Although I did get a letter from the government the other day. Opened it and read it. Said they were suckers. I have there's a plastic surgeon woman in Wiston, which is the big plastic surgery hospital on Merseyside. So I've been referred to her. Is there anything that you can do for him? Hopefully I'll hear something back in the next few weeks. And with a bit of luck, you can do something to fix a little bit of this, because I've had it since birth. It was a difficult birth. I was pushed up against my mum's pelvis. So a lot of this nerve is completely dead anyway. But as soon as I had the stroke, it happened to be on the same side that it was already knackered. And also on the same side where I've got a football injury in my knee. So everything on my left-hand side is completely fucked, to be honest with you. Psychic Jukebox. Yeah, man. Little River Band. Oh, I don't know them. I've heard of them, I don't know any of the music. They call it the 6'4" drip. Absolutely 100% right. Thanks for answering. Oh, no worries, mate. No worries. That's what we're here for, isn't it? To have these conversations. But yeah, it just so happened to be the same side where it was already an issue. So when I seen the doctor, I've got to go and see the doctor about an eye problem as well at the moment. And she was the one who said, how long have you had this? Is it all stroke related? I know someone who could possibly help you. Has anyone spoke to you about it? I'm 52. At no point did anybody say we could do something possibly surgically to fix some of these issues. So hopefully, watch this space. I might not look like Peter Beardsley for much longer. You never know. Oh, tremendous news, by the way. I know it's not tremendous news for anybody, but not only have we laminated Missouri, we've also laminated Tennessee, Virginia, and Albania. Scott, where about in the world are you from, mate? See, what happens is, every time we get someone on the stream, we put their flag on the wall behind me, on the wardrobe. Or if it's a state in the United States, we have the United States of Wardrobe. Oh, have we got... Oh, yeah. There you go, Scotland. We have Scotland up there. Fantastic stuff. I love Scotland. Only ever been once. Why have I only ever been to Scotland once? A weekend in Glasgow was brilliant. Fieri, how you doing? Albania, man. You're going on the wall, on the wardrobe. As soon as I get more blue tack, I've run out of blue tack. Next question, red or blue? You can tell by the accent I'm a blue. Liverpool fans don't have Scouse accents. Yeah, big Evertonian. I did do some laminating. I printed stuff off last night. Well, it wasn't even last night. It was the early hours of this morning, to be honest with you. I then also... I used my little guillotine thing. I laminated it about an hour and a half before the stream started. So we're sorted. You are back. It's lovely to see you, Fieri. Scott from Scotland, very unoriginal parents. Why change a winning formula though? It works, man. It works perfectly. Just finished a live. You're 8,622 views. I am very, very jealous. Very jealous. Did I do Wolfie on a stick? I did not do Wolfie on a stick. Nor did I do Frankie. But these things will get done. Forgot to mention you're a lifelong Reds fan. Of course you are, because you're not from Liverpool. Yeah, told you. I don't mind Liverpool. That's a lie. I fucking hate them. My ma's a Red. She's the only one in the entire family who's a Red. Everyone else is blue. So she's the only one who's ever happy, to be honest with you. Do you know, I'm going to have to find a way of doing this for ninjas as well. Of putting stuff up. Who's Wolfie? Esther? That's Wolfie Smith, who's from a sitcom in the 70s, wasn't it? It was very left wing. Free tooting, he used to shout. Free tooting. So every time I get a little bit political, Wolfie goes on the screen. And obviously you know, don't you? Friendliest hatred in the country. It's because we're so split. I mean, if you go to Glasgow, it's split down religious lines, isn't it? Not just two football clubs. And whatever your religion is, you follow one of the clubs. So you don't get very many families up there where the half Rangers, half Celtic, do you? In Liverpool, you do. Families are split down the middle, and for no other reason than they're not connected to anything other than the football clubs. So it's you do get it quite a lot here. It's different in other cities as well in England, just as bad, but we're all right. Not as friendly as it used to be. A lot of the kids that we're coming through nowadays just don't care anymore, unfortunately. Citizen Smith, written by the same fella who wrote Only Fools and Horses, John Sullivan. There you go. New two brothers called Dan and Mark from Denmark. Because that's how you say Denmark, and over there, Denmark. He looks like Shay. He was supposed to look like Shay. He was very left wing, and obviously he loved Che Guevara, which is a brilliant name if you're Scouse. Oh, it's Che Guevara, lads. The exact reason why you haven't watched anything to do with Scottish football since you were about 10. I love Scottish football, apart from Rangers and Celtic. If you took that out the equation, and took away all the religious hatred and bigotry, Scottish football has the lunacy that everybody needs. Genuinely, it is mental, absolutely insane. I am all for it. Love watching it. But this football thing works everywhere as well, by the way. I've got a mate of mine who's from Formby, near Liverpool. Half his family are red, half his family are blue. And he was sick of them constantly trying to get them to support their team. So in the end, he just said no. And it was 1980, and West Ham were in the FA Cup final, so he said, I'm going to support them. And he's been a West Ham supporter since 1980. And he goes down regularly. Goes to see them. Tomasz, there's portrait and landscape. We are double bubbling. Oh, Scott, you've levelled up.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there, level 1, happy days, man. It's religion, politics, monarchic allegiance, the lot. It's just insane. It's all of those things and nothing about football. It's that, but in a football ground. It's bizarre. Bizarre, man. You'll decide which to watch when you get home. But on Lark Lane, you'll be listening on the drive. Were you drinking wonderful wines on Lark Lane? I'd get on the landscape if I were you when you get home, not the portrait. You're missing out on loads. We're smashing it tonight, lad. You can only half see what the other ones say. What about now? I know it's a pain in the arse. I will try and fix it. Well, actually I won't, because I'm not going to do this again. We'll just go back to having the normal landscape stream, as always, because it's full of meaty goodness, which portrait people aren't really seeing. There's lights, there's festoon lights. We've got a lighthouse, for fuck's sake, man. Can I fit that in? There we go. Fit the lighthouse in for the portrait peeps. There you go. We get any festoon lights there? Now it's covered up, isn't it? See, you're missing out. Get on the full one, it's brilliant. You're mainly a football fan when the national team play. You're not really a team fan. There's lots of people around the world like that. Whereas in England, in Liverpool, we're completely different. In England especially, it's more team before country, but in Liverpool especially, we don't give a fuck about England. I was gutted earlier on. I was pissed off when we got back into England earlier. I was in Wales for about 3 hours. Loved it. I think, you know what? I've said this before and I'll say it again. Oh yeah, no, it's different. I call Liverpool the Celtic Gibraltar. I am convinced that's what we are. We are part of Wales, Scotland, Ireland that is stuck to the side of someone else's country. We are the Celtic Gibraltar, man. Someone come and save us. Can the Scots come and save us? Get us away from this fucking place. Yeah, sorry, was Dukey's stuck, man. Yeah, mainly about hating the opposition more than supporting your own team. It's shit, isn't it? To be honest with you, I think being an Evertonian, it's more about hating our own team than supporting our own team. Full of meaty goodness is the tagline of my OnlyFans. My if only fans. Man, I can't even give it away, never mind sell it. Ali's popping in and out. Utter field, with Alison Benet of Offaly, Ireland. The Shitehouse family. Can't stand them. Tomasz seems a bit overheated. He's been to Lark Lane, I'm not surprised. Or Larky, as we call it. Scots couldn't even save yourself. You can if we all stick together. We can devolve together, we can. Imagine that, man. The Scots, the Welsh, the Irish and the Scousers all together. Starting a new haven somewhere else. It'd be brilliant, man. The music alone would be worth it, wouldn't it? Fucking amazing. Music, comedy, drama. Be superb. I'd be up for that. The Lighthouse is boss. Thanks, Mandy. By the way, Mandy's a pain in the arse. She knows my Achilles heel. I have an issue. My name's Nick. I'm a lightaholic. anything to do with lights, I just can't help myself. I'm absolutely obsessed. Which is why I've got a fucking huge softbox here. Soft shite with a softbox. And if you don't believe me, right, see, that's a 24-inch monitor. That's the softbox. Absolutely obsessed with lights. They're everywhere. Festoon lights. Little Christmassy tree thing in the background. They're everywhere, man. Cornwall, yeah, we'll take Cornwall as well, because they're a bit weird. Cornwall are like that. They speak their own language, don't we? Which is a sort of a Gaelic, an offshoot of Gaelic, which I like. I also like the fact that the Welsh are being a bit more proud of speaking their language as well now. They went through a stage, didn't they, where it just seemed to be uncool to be speaking it. And then it's come back. It's really lyrical. Same with the Scots Gaelic as well. There's a real lyrical quality to that kind of language. Brilliant. The Stadium of Light. Oh man, why on earth did Sunderland decide to call their stadium the Stadium of Light? It's not the same as Roker Park, is it? New Roker would have worked. But yeah, but more chilled light as well. Bit more relaxed light. Sort of mood lighting. I like mood lighting. I've got the Northern Lights in my bedroom. Not the actual Northern Lights, obviously. I've got a projector thing that just plays the Northern Lights. So I'll put some ambient music on, you know. Bit of Aphex Twin. Northern Lights. Superb. Superb. Send me reels of lights on Instagram. Yeah, I know. I'm going to go bankrupt. And if I do, you are being named, Mandy. Softbox looks like a dentist lamp. Oh, great news about the dentist, by the way. My dentist, who I absolutely love, adore and admire from afar, the wonderful woman, Dr. Ella A, has left the practice. So I've spent the last year, 18 months, whatever it is, getting used to being in her presence and getting very comfortable with her. And she's fucking gone. And now there's someone else who is no doubt going to be just as good, because it's a private practice and they're all driving Ferraris and what have you. But it annoyed me, that. How can you be annoyed? She's going to better herself and do something else, so fair play to her. Let's take a look at that root canal. Oh, aye. Now fucking routing, mate. Now fucking routing. Your latest obsession is sending reels of camper vans. I know you are one evil sod, you, Mandy. The Kryptonite, camper van Kryptonite, which is a good name, by the way, isn't it? I could pull that off, I think. Hi, I'm camper van Kryptonite. I want a camper van. Unfortunately, I don't want one of the ones that you send. You send ones that are about £90,000, don't you? I don't got £90,000, man. I want something that's about 600 quid. Ice Bath for Casper. I get these are proper indie band names. I would go and watch Ice Bath for Casper. Wouldn't you? We need more music. I almost made something the other day. What did I make? Oh, yeah. I think I may have started on another Mankman. Another Mankman tune. It's not completely sorted, mate. Not yet, anyway. But mark my words, it will be fairly soon. Proper sorted, mate, you know what I mean? Manchester in the area. We're well overdue. And we're also overdue because Mandy's being a pain in the arse, sending me lights and camper vans all the time. Let's make a 9-minute Mankman song for which she has to make every single last little bit of animated video. There you go. We can do that. First thing when you go home Monday night, you went to the shop and the guys in front of you in the shop, 3 men, Brits with a very, very Liverpoolian accent. It's kind of, oh, you never heard it in the wild before. You just heard it on here. You're used to it now though, aren't you? Did they sound like coffee machines though? Unfortunately, a lot of Scousers sound like coffee machines. I don't. But I've got mates who do. Oh, like that. Just sound like Starbucks. I can't do that. You watch more true crime or people in camper vans. Now there's camper vans and camper vans. Some of those people in the 70s were just dodgy. The Americans in camper vans, the fellas, they always looked the same as well, didn't they? Those thin glasses, dark hair with the slightly mulleted look, moustaches. And then when you look in the back of the camper van, there's duct tape and all manner of DNA everywhere. Lunatics. You are following someone who's converting a Mariah. Like an ex-busy Mariah. Proper big, huge unit of a thing. Man. Granddad, son and grandson. They seem pretty cool. So it was dad and lad and granddad. You're still waiting for the vocals for the tech one. I know. I will do them, I will. In the meantime, we do have a placeholder for that. For tech. A very, very quick placeholder for tech.
Memory is RAM.
Only a placeholder. But I think I need to go in the car to do that. I need to record that stuff in the car. It's the best place for recording vocals. Mankman. Do you know what? I love that Mankman tune as well. We did well with that. That was a pretty good video, that one. The store is next to a camper van parking lot full of Germans. The Germans. Netherlanders. Norwegians in June, July and August. We get folks from everywhere, randomly as well. Surprised to get the Germans and the Dutch together without there being all kinds of kick-offs. On account of the fact that the Dutch, well, where we lived anyway, were still referring to the Germans as scheitmoff, which is shitflies. Mind you, that was 1982 when we moved there, and it was on the border of Germany, so that forgive and forget was not a thing back then. Not a chance. You fucking hated them. US is, they're obviously massive. It got to be. The US is massive, so you can afford to have massive Winnebagos and camper vans and what have you. Makes sense. I mean, their cars are absolutely fucking garbage. If you try and get them over here, try and go round corners, they're no good. But when all you've got is a straightforward highway for thousands of miles, why not have something that's luxurious, comfortable? Even if you've got like a 19-litre engine that does 20 BPH, you know what I mean? Fucking awful cars. Richard Ayawadi, it is. Moss from the IT crowd. Ali's back. Back again. As long as the Germans don't have German GPS, they keep turning right and rerouting the trip to Poland. Very, very right. They do very right. Big woods where they can leave the, the pine barrens, they can leave them everywhere. It's just a massive country, the US. It's fucking huge, man. I mean, to be fair, you'd be no good trying to do a US road trip in a Citroen Berlingo. Road trip? What's a road trip? A road trip in the US. I can't speak. You'd be no good trying to do a US road trip in a Citroen Berlingo. We got there. It'd just be no good at all. You need something bigger. As long as it's got an inside toilet as well, obviously. Otherwise, Jinx, you'd go apeshit, wouldn't you? Your African is a bit rusty. Have you tried going to a doctor about that? Have you tried natural yogurt? Ali Alio, did I do the new flags? What you mean, Albania? Virginia? Tennessee? As well as Missouri, obviously. We have 4 new flags to add. Mandy, did I miss any out from the last stream that we had? I don't think I did I? I think. Vertical is now Twitchified, as in you are the only one there. That's all right. There's going to be 6,000 people over on Vertical YouTube. There's not 6,000 people over on Vertical YouTube. There's nobody on Twitch. Do you reckon all those people on Twitch are wondering where I am because I haven't streamed over there for ages, have I? Been too busy. Do you know what though? Look at it. It's 9:10, isn't it? It is dark. It is. Do you know what it is now? 9:10. This is where the dogging starts, down by the front. If we're going to do ninja streams from now on, they're going to have to be earlier. We'll have to start them early. What time was sunset tonight? What time was it tonight? Sunset was, oh man, 8:29 tonight. That's just flown by, that, hasn't it? Do you remember not too long ago it was sort of 10 something-ish? Man. Lovely wahoo. Thank you very much. I just had it polished. 2 there now. Am I there? I'm not there. I'm only here. I know on Twitch I have to be there because I need to send messages and things, but no. Just whoever's there is there. Not loyal them like you bunch. Exactly. Plus I've only got 9 followers over on Twitch, whereas I've got like 9,000 on YouTube, so, you know, it's a bit yin-yang, isn't it? Yeah, the Americans always say you can't compare the US and Europe because we are so much bigger. 3.93 million square miles and 3.8 million square miles for the US. Yep. Europe's a big place. Europe's an absolutely insane place. Have a look at how big it is, or how relatively small it is on a global scale. How many different cultures there are within that one little sphere. It's amazing, man. I am there. I'm here. I'm not there. 3.93 for Europe, 3.8 for the USA. Yeah, I mean, Europe, considering how, as I say, relatively small it is on a global scale. It's amazing. And twice as high population. Yep. Well said, Lulu Bellatini. You can see all of this from Mount Pendle, 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. The views are spectacular. You can see all the way down to Blackburn. It's amazing. I was looking for you the other night. Couldn't see you. Couldn't even see Mount Pendle. Just about to see Blackpool. And then there was nothing. It'd all gone hazy. Until it got darker and the Blackpool Tower got all lit up. That was gorgeous, that. Although it did look a little bit phallic, to be honest with you. It looked like a bit of a Temu buzzing handbag friend, if you know what I mean. 18 million in tiny Nederland. There's 10 million in London. In London, that London. Yeah, it's overpopulated Nederland. But, man, it punches above its weight, doesn't it? What a great place. Yeah, think about Russia's, bombarding Ukraine because the world's biggest country with 17% of all landmass wants a little bit more. Isn't that ridiculous? They don't just want a little bit more though, do they? They want more. That's just the test. That's the dipping the toe in the water. If the rest of the world allows this to happen, then we'll go and take Georgia, we'll go and take Lithuania, we'll go and take Belarus, Azerbaijan, the lot. Be very, very careful. And especially with that tangerine twat in the White House, he's willing to do whatever they want. Whatever they feel like. Yeah, you want that? Go and have it. As long as you build me a Trump hotel with my name on it, despite the fact that I don't actually own it, despite the fact that it's got nothing to do with me, I'll just have my name on it, and there'll be gold toilets everywhere, and my shriveled little fucking... His little evil dick will be for about 10 seconds. I fucking hate him, man. Mandy, how's the buchrieden going? How's your buchrieden? Can't see bugger all at the moment. Pitch black outside, pitch black. It's not far off being pitch black here. I mean, actually, it is. It's pretty is pitch black now. You got no view from Mount Pendle. 38,000 feet in the air, and the only views you're getting at the moment is planes going by. Don't forget, Southport Air Show at the end of this month as well. Hopefully, I'll be able to live stream some of that from over my house. I bought the cutest little tripod, desktop tripod, just big enough to go on the top of the car with a handly bit so I can get some nicer smooth footage. I hope should be all right. Most Dutch lives in 1,000 people per square kilometre. Over there it's more like 120. What UK's 500, and yet we're overstuffed with people apparently. Bullshit. You're on book 16 out of 13 of that ever increasingly mad series that you're reading. Trump said he didn't call Putin while hosting EU leaders, as that would have been disrespectful. What does he know about respect? The absolute lunatic. No chair, though. Oh. Watch this space. No, don't watch this space. I haven't bought one yet. It's not my fault. It's someone else's fault. A big boy done it and ran away. Cutest little tripod. You think you were called that once? No politics, please. I've more than enough of those bastards. Life is politics. Louis, hopefully it will be. There's no red arrows, but we have got the Battle of Britain Memorial flight. We've got another Spitfire. Is it the Rolls-Royce engined Spitfire as well? And there's a couple more. Oh yeah, plane graphics. There's a couple more jets. I love that one. There's a couple more jets appearing as well, so it's not just the Eurofighter Typhoon thing. There's another couple, I think. So you might be able to hear them from where you are because they're loud enough, aren't they? In fact, should we have a look? Come on, where are you? Where? Just tell us what's on, you absolute bellends. Hang on where we are. Right, so we have the Battle of Britain Memorial flight, the Lancaster, the Hurricane and the Spitfire, RAF Typhoon, RAF Tutor, RAF Falcons parachute team, Jet Pits, Rich Goodwin, Extra 330, Melanie Astles, Team Raven, Aero Superbatics Wing Walkers. I'm sure I've seen them sporting 8 Mile Radius in Toronto in 72. Great War Display Team, BAC Jet Provost, Strike Master Pair. Isn't he a New York rapper? De Havilland Vampire, Sea King Helicopter, L-39 Albatross, Rolls-Royce Spitfire, there you go, Fairy Swordfish and a Douglas A-26 Invader. So we have some decent stuff appearing. It's going to be good. Adam, how you doing? Have I got the wing walkers? No, it's the way I'm walking. Thought you could smell the coffee. Melanie Astles is bonkers. I'm sure I've seen that written somewhere in Liverpool. On a wall in Kirby. In Kirby it is, isn't it? Melanie Astles is bonkers, lads. Philip, how are you? You okay? The parachuters are mad as well. What's going on? What's that Soapy Scouser talking about today? I've been in Wales today, Adam. I've been in Wales. You actually got mentioned as well. You and Tomash. Because my dad used to do the pre-season training with Wrexham at Aberystwyth, running up Murder Hill. It's always the coffee. Oh my God, the coffee is adorable. You think I've gone into Kirsty slidey writing speech? No, not yet, not yet. I'm getting there though. You've had a bit of a shock, YouTube. Well, why we've had a shock, YouTube boys? What's happened? You can tell us. This is a safe space, Adam. You can tell us, mate. Have you realised it's all pointless? It's been pissing me off a bit recently, YouTube. Again, we're going back to these people telling you how to make a fortune on there. I hate it when people do that. What you should be doing is you should be doing this. No, fuck off, no. Not doing that. If we all did as we were told, it'd be shit. The same as music. If you wanted to do what the record companies really wanted you to do, we'd all just be making the same music as Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift. And who would want to live in a world of that? I wouldn't. So, make your thumbnails like this? No. Make the videos for the audience that's out there? No, bollocks to that. Who was I seeing who was talking about that? If you don't make a video for someone, you're making it for no one. Fuck you. Bands don't start off by saying, right, we're going to make an album that will sell in Belgium. Why? Just make the best thing you can do. And if people like it, they like it. Wankers. Fucking hate them. Lars, how you doing, bud? Started a new channel. It's a Spanish version of your coffee channel. Spanish is an underserved market. There's 5 videos is getting more views than your main channel with 80 plus. Have you got on your main channel, have you got automatic dubbing switched on as well? That does help. You're getting 97.5% YouTube recommendations. Unheard of. Oh man. Don't forget as well with the new channel, if you've put a couple of videos on there and they're all sort of similar, they're in the same vein, it knows exactly what your channel is about. So for the first little start at least, it knows who to send it to. And if you've also got the Spanish side of things on there as well, you should be right. You'll be right. Spanish is the most spoken language on YouTube, is it? Second, I would have thought English would have been. Just in general, because English, isn't it? Everybody can speak English. Normally better than I can. Has English overtaken? They thought it was the most spoken for years. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, you've also got to take into account India. So Hindi maybe, or some of the Indian languages. I mean, there's 1 billion people there, and there's lots of them who are on YouTube. Your videos on the Spanish channel are being recommended by the University of Peru. Oh man, you're in there. That's the kind of people that you need to be involved with. University of Peru. Get a doctorate from them, one of those honorary doctorates. Imagine that, going all the way to Lima. Get yourself the old kit on. Happy days, man. Take your aiming with you. Oh, lovely stuff. Notice the portrait mode gets more views. Yeah, they're nowhere near as long, are they? I do ninja streams, sunset streams and stuff like that, where they're just with me and the phone. And you get thousands of views, but doesn't add up to much, to be honest with you. Unless you're trying to go for the hours, the watch hours. At which point, you can make loads of hours up on them. Even just with 5 or 10 minutes here and there. Because you're getting thousands of views, it's amazing. Jennifer, how are you doing? Are you on landscape or are you on portrait? There are 2 streams tonight. You can get the full effect on landscape. Urdu or Portuguese has got to be up there with Hindi. Portuguese, obviously you get Portugal, but you also get Brazil, which is massive. But everyone speaks English, apart from the English, obviously, where we speak our own little weird variations thereof. Scouse being one of them, lad. Your English channel, your average watch time, 30 seconds is 44%. On the Spanish channel, it's 78%. Fantastico. Brilliant stuff, man. Yeah, it's up in the viewing hours. You'd be surprised just how much you can make the viewing hours on that. I still do, or I still will do when the season really kicks in. I will stream from Goodison. I'm not going to go into Goodison Park anymore, am I? Not bad. I will stream from the Hill Dickinson Stadium on Bramley Moor Dock. And then I'll get loads more views there as well, which helps. Maybe I should do a Spanish channel. Sí, señor. All we need is Domingos Duarte, el gato más guapo del mundo, if he's around somewhere. I could speak Spanish at one point. I could speak Dutch at one point. I could speak German at one point. I could speak all three at the same time at one point as well, but that was before I stopped drinking. I do tend to get quite a few views from auto-dubbed people. People watching it in, where was he watching it last time? Might have been India, actually. Yeah, someone complained about the dubbing. I can't even watch it and tell you if it's right or not, mate, because I don't speak whichever language it was. But would South America be interested in watching a melty-faced, ranting, middle-aged gobshite? Could be. Could be a good niche. Love Mandy's name, Mandylicious. It is very, very cool. Mandy's very cool as well, actually. Problem with English YouTube is it's oversaturated. It's a massive fight. Do you know what? It is and it isn't. There's loads of people on there, but if you take away some of the AI slop that's in there as well, and I mean genuine AI slop, the stuff which is utter bollocks, people are still looking for good quality kit, not just the stuff that someone's gone into ChatGPT to come up with a script, VO3 whatever it is, to make a video, and then put some utter bollocks over the top, and then there you go, that's a video. Just no, nothing's ever been researched. I mean, your niche is oversaturated. Yeah, but again, your stuff is really well thought out, well researched, well put together, brilliantly edited. It's got a look all of its own. So I don't know. I just think it's a bit of time until someone clicks onto the fact that this is good quality stuff rather than that stuff which is bollocks. Time. YouTube is all about time, I reckon. It's about time. It's about time, man. Speaking in tongues, as opposed from the Dutch with their schoenen, schaatsen, Scheveningen. Wij smachten er 88 prachtige nachten bij 88 prachtige grachten and all that stuff. Speaking in tongues. The Dutch know all about speaking in bloody tongues. It's a bit confusing tonight. You're telling me the first time I've done a bear's pause on vertical and horizontal at the same time, just to see if it could work. It is also the last time I'll be doing this bollocks because I can't be arsed with it. Nothing's working. Nothing is working, including me. Hard to speak without a tongue. Well said, lads. Every niche is oversaturated. You've got to carve out your own place. Yeah, your own little piece of it and stand out. I was talking to you about this recently. All these YouTube growth things, you've got to provide value. Who decides what value is? Have you got to teach someone how to do something? Or have you got to be just a voice that someone can listen to and chill out with? Can the person be the value? Does it have to be, do the thumbnails have to be in a certain way, or can they just be a representative of your art? I don't know. But I'm just sick of the Ed Sheeranification of YouTube. It's bad enough with the charts. We don't need that little knobhead, so we don't need any more of that idiocy, homogenisation of art. Never going to work. Released a video on charcoal coffee today, the first in 8 weeks. Got tired of getting an average view count of 200. It is a ball ache, isn't it? But just YouTube for you. Got to keep on going. At some point it will explode. But if you're doing well on the Spanish channel, concentrate on that and just copy over, I would say. Speaking in tongues is when you're bewitched, it is. Or when you believe that you have God in you. Not like that, Frankie. You're doing both from now on, just trying to figure out how to merge the chats in Streamlabs. I'm using something called Stream something. Social Stream Ninja, which does seem to be able to put them together, but it's a ball ache, which is why it looks awful on the screen at the moment. But it does work. Social Stream Ninja. It's important to remember that YouTube influencers tell lies, yeah? They didn't, they would make one video and run out of content. The YouTube gurus, the influencers and all them lot, they should be honest and just say to you, there's only one way to make it on YouTube, and that is to become a channel telling people how to make it on YouTube. It's a fucking pyramid scheme is what it is. And what I really hate is those 3 settings that will make your YouTube channel go skyward. There's no settings to do that at all. You can turn on auto dubbing and it might help you out. That's it. That is it. Nothing else. Balance. You do have God in you. We all do. Not me. And I can tell you how I don't. I can walk towards one of those opening doors. You know, the automatic doors that you get in like supermarkets. Never opens. Never does. I'll pull up the lights of a night. The lights never stop. They never go from red to green. I have to wait for another car coming in the other direction. It's me. I must be godless, man. Ali's back again. Your old nickname was the Goat of Mendes. Not sure you mean you got the goat in you. The goat in you. Ali is in and out. She is. Social Stream Ninja. If it's that much of an arse, you'll stick to using your phone. It's not too bad, you know. I just set it up, and now, once it's set up, I'll go on it and it says, let's have a look, see if I can open it up and have a look now actually. Select live sources, and as soon as I click on those, it opens 2 separate windows. So I've opened up my horizontal live and my vertical live, 2 windows, copy and paste the stream and chat overlay, and then I can paste it into OBS as a browser source. Then as soon as you start up the next stream, same thing, select live sources, and then you're ready. You're good to go, so you're. So it is. So it was. Anti-duties. You're doing well there, Ali Alio. God is a pacifier for people with the frontal lobes the size of walnuts, or for people with walnuts the size of frontal lobes. You are at that as well. She used to shut off every till in the big Sainsbury's. It's to do with having a high electromagnetic field. Oh, hello. Ding dong, I say. So I have a high Can I write that on the tour posters? I have a high electromagnetic field. Fieri, welcome back. Good to see you, man. I'm doing well. As you're sore and tired, been to the gym for full upper body, man. Your shoulders are still twitching. Are you getting bigger and bigger? Are you starting to do the archer and the swans? You know, when you run into a room. Call the RSPCA because these swans are fucking sick, lad. There's a lad in our place in our work. He used to work out all the time. Never ever went to a leg day. It was always shoulders and chest. Some woman come in one day. First time she'd been in the office. Very attractive woman. And can you tell me where such and such a place is? You went, yeah. He was pointing over. It was like he's fucking flexing look at him, he's flexing his muscles, the tit. Doing the archer. Bell end. You are flagging, Jeff. You are no. You're not flagging. I'm flagging. We have 3 new states and 1 new country to stick up on the walls. We are doing fantastic. Pulled your groin. Hang on. At work, lifting bins that were too heavy for the back of the transit. You get done for pulling your groin in work, can't you? Up in the bath to relax. Always good. Fieri, doing really well, mate. Considering this is an absolute nightmare of a stream going on at the moment. Not got a pigeon chest anymore. So you're smashing it, lad. Smashing it. Oh, Fieri.
It's going up, 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 it's there.
It's there. It is there, in fact. Let's laminate Missouri. Can you hear that? Missouri has been laminated. And we all love laminate Missouri. Your foster dad could have said something like that. You're a little more mild. Yeah. If it's your thing, yeah. I've said that to plenty of people as well. You know, if you're that convinced and that sure about your faith, keep it to your fucking self. No, seriously, keep it to yourself. If you're that convinced you're going to heaven, just sit there, smile, and laugh at the other people who are not going. But, no buts. It's your thing, not mine. Paraguay, no, it's Missouri. That is the state flag of Missouri in the U of S of A, which is great. Why can you see chats in the window that you can't see in chat? Because we're double bubbling at the moment. We're streaming in horizontal and portrait at the same time, but they are two separate streams. Still look like you're malnourished compared to your mate though. But some of those people that you see in gyms are just ridiculous. I mean, proper, like, massive, aren't they? Got a mate like that who was a full-on, huge, hench bodybuilder, but was also as a youth, he was a BMX champion, a UK BMX champion. Not one of those ones who could spin round on a wheel and do, like, I don't know what they call it, like, is it like a street BMXer rather than a racer, doing all the tricks? So when you look out and he's on a full massive mountain bike bouncing on the front wheel and he's got massive arms and that looks weird. Funny though. Yeah, they're on the other stream. Fieri's on vertical. What other stream? I am a slag on another stream. I am normally a slag on YouTube and Twitch, but we're not on Twitch tonight. We are horizontal on YouTube and vertical on YouTube. So there's two. You can either go through the shorts feed and see us, or through the normal route. You don't understand vertical video? Too old school. I was as well, but I'm smashing it loud, lad. The other stream has V on the end for vertical. Bilebez Spiny, am I from Manchester? I'm not. I'm from Liverpool, lad. Originally. He's not big, just bigger than you. Didn't used to be like that. I've got mates who are massive. It's ridiculous. No, to the point, like, I mean, I'm not small by any stretch of the imagination, but when they do that, the biceps are bigger than my waist. There's no need for it. It's stupid. Congrats on 182 subs. Smashing it, lad. Read more woohoos. Foster Abbas from Chile saying Catholicism is force-fed to you. Yeah, that's the danger with that, isn't it? If you just absolutely bombard your kids with constant, you must do this, you must do that, at some point they will turn around and say, no, I'm not having it. Not having it. That's not the way it is. Oh, Jinxie's knackered, so she's not arriving to watch us tonight. Are you definitely Albanian and not from Moldova? We've banned Moldova, we have. No, he is. Fieri's definitely Albanian. So we have the flag to go up. We've already got Scotland. Scott was on earlier. So we're alright. We're doing well. We need more flags, man. More flags. People from all over the world and other places. Yeah, we have a problem with Moldova. Oh, hang on. I thought I heard something. Although we do have a Moldovan flag behind us. But on the little symbol in the middle, it's got Kippers Vindaloo's head instead. See, what I thought we'd do is a bit like antihistamine and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Stuff that's got a little bit of the poisoning, you can build up an antidote to it, so I thought we'd have that on there to begin with. Morning, Jackie. Is Jackie on the stream? She's not. She's tired tonight, so she's going to miss the stream, she said. She apologised. Not that anyone needs to apologise for not arriving to a stream, you know what I mean? Yeah, you don't have a problem with Moldova? Well, we do and we don't. I think there has to be the holy triumvirate, don't we? The holy triumvirate of Moldova, Mr. Bean and trains. At that point it's a bit different, isn't it? Block it from your mind, man. Don't say the name. Don't say it 3 times anyway, otherwise she'll turn up behind you. A real Albanian doesn't like Serbia. Just, do you know what? The whole world is a bit like that, isn't it? Apart from Canada. They don't seem to hate anybody. But every country in the world hates someone else. Normally someone fairly close to them. No need for it, man. Just be sound. Just be sound. That's all you need to do. You can already see my bushes moving. I do have to watch out for stuff like that, don't I? I don't exactly hide where I am. But then I was saying this again to someone. There's a woman down the road who's got a YouTube channel and she's got quite a few followers. And she likes to play up to it a little bit, but needs to be careful, and she knows she does. And she was talking about live streaming. She would have to live stream from somewhere but not say where she was. She has to make videos in advance so that people don't know where she is. Otherwise you get people stalking her. Whereas I just go down to the front in Southport live stream now, so people know exactly where to find me. But then I'm 6'4" and 16 stone, so even with only half of me working, it's going to take someone fairly brave to walk over and think, maybe you help me, maybe you won't. She doesn't get that benefit, does she? But then it's yin yang, vice versa. So she can then just put on a bikini and go and have a dip in the Lake District or somewhere and get tens of millions of views. I can't. No one's going to watch that, are they? You know what I mean? Well, I bloody hope not anyway. Yeah, you did. You told us that your brother lives in London. Central London. I haven't been for a while, man. You have to hate Sweden every day and ask to, oh man, it's a boss country. But you're contractually obliged to hate. Nah, no more hate. You start off, you be the revolution, Casper. You start the revolution, man. You're not Welsh, but you lived in Wales longer than England. So it's difficult. You should hate the English. No, this all needs to stop, man. Man, I'm quite lucky I get away with it. If you go to Wales, bloody English. I'm not English. I'm from Liverpool. And they understand it. Oh yeah, alright. We are part of the Celtic Gibraltar, told you. Everyone should work together. If we work together, the world would be fantastic. Instead, we're wasting so much energy hating each other. Just be sound, man. Just be sound. Just looking round. It is Wednesday, isn't it? Not Sunday. I don't need to press any more buttons. I haven't made anything for ages, have I? Oh, I haven't done a haiku for ages, man. No country's had more wars against each other than you and Denmark and Sweden. 15 wars. Are you sure? I'm sure the English have been at war with the French loads of times. No piggly ding. Oh shit, yeah, no piggly ding. Put your hands in the air if you want to go behind a bar. I'm English just like you. No. I do not submit to Englishness. I'm part of the Celtic Gibraltar. Might change my name to Nick O'Ashcroft, and then put these little, whatever they're called, little accents over them and stuff. Decisions. Get your ass out on a video in the Lake District. Yeah, you have to do it every time. Exactly. But again, it's the payoff, or the trade-off rather. Women can do that. You can play up to knowing there's going to be lads following just to see if there's a little bit of flesh. Lads can't, but then we don't need to worry so much about having fucking lunatic stalkers, whereas they do. If I want to go somewhere, I can. I don't need to worry about it, really, do I? Apart from the fact that I can't walk at the moment too well. Yeah, Piggly Dings. If anyone else wants to go behind a bar, let me know. 30 minutes away. If you're not English, then neither are you. Well, fair enough. You don't need to be English. You can secede from England. We can move somewhere else. We'll take Manchester with us. Scotland have already said earlier on they're up for it. Hang on, we've changed. Ali's behind the bar now. Depends on the lad. Yes, depends on what kind of lad he's getting out. He had his lad out. You get banned if you get your lad out on Twitter anyway. On Twitter, YouTube. I'm losing the plot, man. I'm absolutely exhausted. Just Googled it and compared it to how you counted Denmark and Sweden has had as much as 36 wars against each other. Ah, right. 36 sounds legit lunacy. You're not bloody French. Yeah. We're both not English. You don't need to agree to it. Or the last... now, Esther, in Ireland, you're a lad. If you're a man, your lad is the thing you shouldn't be getting out on screen. You shouldn't be getting your lad out. If you watch Father Ted, it gets mentioned quite a lot in there. Does he get his lad out, Father? Yeah, Lake District, I would love to go there, really would. The last couple of times I've been out in the car, like today, it's only been, I sat off for about 2.5 hours. It was about an hour and 15 minutes to get there. 2.5 hours sat around doing nothing. An hour and a half getting back home. I was absolutely exhausted afterwards. So I think just driving to the Lake District is going to take about 2 hours. Then being able to do anything when I get there, not sure I can, which is a shame because I really do want to go there. I just don't think I'll be able to walk anywhere or up anything. I had your DNA thing done a while ago. Came up as 98.8% British. You're British, Irish, Welsh, going back 500 generations in all directions. That's proper British, that, isn't it? No Viking or anything. Casper will be pissed off. There's normally Vikings in most of us, isn't there? Because, of course, there's a lot of pure top shaggers everywhere. The entire world, you will find someone who's got Viking heritage and someone who's Irish. Top gooses, man. Lass, in the north of England and Scotland, it is both. Ah, lass. Happen, lass. No Viking at all. They have 0.5% Angolan. Is that why you like the coffee so much? They make coffee in Angola, don't they? That is absolutely random, that though, isn't it? 0.5% Angolan. Can you put that on your passport? I would love that. They must make it there. They make it fucking everywhere. Your videos show the entire world makes coffee. I mean, genuinely, the entire world makes it. Mad. Lad can also be used as, how are you, lad? It's a Tipperary saying. It's also a Northern England thing as well. Sapnin, lad, that's where the Lars come from, and La is a shortened version of lad. That's where it started off with. All right, La. Hence the band The Lars. But yeah, Manchester say lad as well, don't they, lads? I've heard that there plenty of times. think it's from the Romany side. Well, they're getting round, aren't they? Obviously also been to Angola. It's fucking mad, that. I'd love to know where mine's going to be just boring, isn't it? Same thing, all just Brit. Got a Welsh, or had a Welsh, great grandmother, I think. No, great grandmother. Yeah, great grandmother was Welsh. So it's not too bad. So I think my dad could have played for Wales under current rules. I don't think he could back then, but he could have been a Welsh international. He almost got an England cap twice, once as a striker, once as a centre half, but just never quite managed it, unfortunately. Scots say mate to both male or female. Language is weird the way it's used like that. I mean, all over the UK especially, we'll use the same words in slightly different contexts. I always find it sounds weird when someone male calls a female mate. It might just be a Liverpool thing. I don't know, it sounds weird to me. In uni, you live next door to a lad from Kilkenny. It took you 4 months to understand him. Soon you were the only person in halls that could talk to him proper. Oh my God, it was Kilkenny. See, I think I've been lucky when it comes to stuff like that, because my dad was a footballer. There was always footballers from all over the UK. There wasn't as many foreigners back then. There was a handful in the English game, not many, but loads of Scots, Irish, Welsh. Obviously in Wrexham, loads of Welsh. But the accents were all, they were hard, but you got to learn them. So I think I've done well there. Middlesbrough, there was, Dublin, Belfast, Glasgow, the Gaubles, fucking hell, man. People who sounded like dogs barking. Brilliant. But you learn them. That's where my echolalia came from. Constantly listening, trying to figure out what's he saying. And then it came back out my own mouth towards them. I'll have a glass of Kirk, please, Chris, man. Why are you talking like that, you dickhead? Talking like what, Dad? Like a Geordie? Was I talking like a Geordie there, Chris? What can you do it again? Weird. I am weird, I know. Called himself a bog trotter. Thought he was being sarcastic. You might have been right, though. Don't you do a bit of bog trotting over there? Bog trotting, bog snorkeling. Bloody Irish lunatics, aren't they, Ali? Aren't they? Still haven't been there either. Why have I not been to Ireland? Ireland, not British Island. Tijani Reinders? Know who he's named after? I don't. Bloody good player, though. Looked very good at the weekend. Who's he named after? Is he named after 20 reindeers? Is that who he is? What? Yep. Again, this is peer reviewed by Ali. The Irish are fucking lunatics. There you go. Well said, Ali. Mucho apreciado, as they say in Japan. Esther, who's he named after? Babangida. Gesundheit. What? The fuck, I don't know. What are you on about? Who's that? Oh, right. Oh, the Nigerian footballer. Right. So he played in the Netherlands. Right. Oh, I remember him, yeah. That's where it came from. I did not know that. Yeah, Ajax player in the 90s. I remember him. Oh, sorry. Football. Back of the net. Dink, dank, boo. You've been noticing all these videos of 100 American versus 100 British. The best is the British and the Aussies ganging up on the Yanks in the comments. We are cousins across the sea, aren't we? Yeah, I remember Babangida. I didn't realise. I know he's Reinders. He's got a brother, hasn't he? Or he's got two brothers who play. He plays for the Netherlands, doesn't he? Doesn't his brother play for? Is it the Philippines or Indonesia or somewhere out in the South Pacific, Southeast Asia? Sorry, somewhere around there. Finidi George, bloody, I remember him as well. Didn't he end up at Ipswich, Finidi George? Bizarrely. Indonesia, there you go, yeah. I thought so. There was Dutch football on TV this weekend. Premier Sport has Dutch football now. FC Twente were playing against PSV. I managed to watch them live. And something cropped up in that game where I ended up looking. I'm sure it was Reinders was in that. He was mentioned in that commentary. Bloody hell, he looks a player, him. Finidi George, yeah, he was definitely Ipswich. I remember him. Good player. That was a good Ajax team, that, back then. Should have won more than it did. But it didn't. He thinks he's Mollocks, like Giovanni Van Bronckhorst. What's Mollocks? Is that like bollocks? Only slightly more masculine. Masculine bollocks. I don't know what the fuck's Mollocks. Whereabouts is that? Maluka Islands in Indonesia, right? Adam, you're off. No worries, mate. I can't remember what it is in Spanish. Laters, that'll do. Ambon a minute. Maluku. Gesundheit. Yeah. Maluku Islands. They were historically known as the Spice Islands. So that's why the Dutch were over there, stealing spices, as oft they used to do. Which is why the Dutch and the English used to be at war all the time, fighting over spices. In the 70s, they hijacked the train. Right. Was this like to gain independence or something? Getting a history lesson tonight, aren't we? Bizarro. What's that? What's that noise, man? I think that's a DHL cargo plane. Hey, look at that. DHL cargo plane, Nottingham to Cincinnati. You can hear it. You can just tell. Yes, I know. Sad. Very, very sad. I know it is. But how cool is that, man? Yeah, so it was to gain independence. Did they get their independence? I don't know anything about that whatsoever. In the 70s, the only things we saw like that on the TV was Northern Ireland and then Iran, Iraq and stuff like that, Lebanon. I'm a bit off centre. Oh, hang on. Have I moved? Oh, balls to it. So vertical, I'm off centre. Where's me? How's that? That alright? Prima. That any good? Yeah. Oh, hang on. That one crept up. Jay's, that one crept up. Oh, man. Mandy, this is the kind of stuff that will... doesn't matter, my head was behind the bar. Right. I haven't moved anything, so I don't know if I'll accidentally press something. Well. We're testing things out. It does work, obviously. It It's not going to work again because it's not getting used again. End of story. We might go back on Twitch next time. What's the weather like for Sunday anyway? It's going to be shit, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. 19 degrees. Cloudy sunshine on Sunday. Muy interesante. That didn't cover me sneezing. Oh well. It said it should, but it didn't. Right. Many apologies. Oh, on the vertical. Of course. It doesn't come up on the other one, does it? Oh no, it didn't. Right. More things. We know these things. These are tests, man. These are tests. Tests that are going on. Ah well. You see, I fuck up so that Vic doesn't need to. There you go. Sunny at 8 PM. It's always sunny in Southport. It's not always sunny in Southport. Yeah, possibly there might be another sunset stream on Sunday. We'll see though. It came up, it was a bit small. Field, Mandy, field. Same thing at school, was hijacked as well. You remember a bit? Since he was 9 in 76. I was in Wrexham in 76. A mere youthlet. A mere youth. Yeah, the problem with that, you see, Mandy, is I have put... Right, I want to try and explain something tech-wise, so...
Memory is RAM.
Until we get the tech thing sorted out. I have a folder with loads of assets in it. Loads of stuff that appears on screen. And then I've put them all to fit on the horizontal screen. So when I press them, they appear exactly where they need to be. Of course, that is now transposed over onto this thing, which is the portrait, and doesn't work as well. Unfortunately, which is why you end up with Wolfie over my face. There's not much I can do about that. Why do I keep looking outside to see if it's gone any lighter? But it hasn't. Plus, you need to watch out. I've told you, there's stalkers everywhere. Stalkers absolutely everywhere. Including Myron. Charlie Chops. Wolfie is, if you've never seen it, it's worth watching. If you can see it anyway. Citizen Smith, it's called. Quite funny. What's the crack? I am a curtain switcher. Or a Mrs. Mangle, as it gets known in our house. Do you remember that? From Neighbours, Mrs. Mangle. Whenever anyone's looking out the curtains, oh, are you mangling again, are you? We have a strange family here. Very strange family. Very odd. Where's me thing? How is the donut? How is the donut? How is life clinging to the edge of Europe? Like a Dutch lady of the night. Well, I do have a red light, to be honest with you. Down there, I have a red light. Because if you have a white light during the night and get up, you can't see where you're going because it blinds you. And then, when you turn the light off, you can't see anywhere. If you have a red one, you can wake up during the night, see where you're going, but it doesn't blind you. So you get back into bed, you're alright. Know what I mean? Not much left. It's well chewed. Half Dead said, I'd watch that. Watermelon donut. If you know, you know. Well over yonder is a Carole King song. I don't know much Carole King stuff. Yeah, Mrs. Mangle and Bouncer the dog, and coming home from school to watch it, because everyone did. Yeah, good old days, a long time ago when we was fab, you know. But yeah, we still use it to this day. Get away from the window, Mrs. Mangle. Like, how many years later? 40 years later. It's entered the lexicon of our family and it's been there ever since. Bouncer. Remember there's a family that used to come in our pub, and one of the lads, he was only about 13, 14 at the time. You know, you ask these people, the kids, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a bouncer. What the fuck? What 13, 14-year-old lad wants to grow up to be a bouncer? So I mentioned that one day. Why don't you become a bouncer? I don't want to have a job that's named after a dog off Neighbours. You won't. You'll make a great bouncer. Apart from the fact that you just get knocked out every 5 minutes. Obviously. Never heard of that. What, Ali? You never heard of Mrs. Mangle? Bouncer the dog? No. Good old days of Neighbours. In the pre-Toadfish era. Daphne. Poor Daphne. Oh. Did you ever see a film called Waking Ned? Do you know what? I've been looking for that. Is that the fella's in it? The fella with the face? Oh, what's his name? He played the one-armed fella in Robin's Nest. Oh, the one-armed chef. Is that him? What's his name? It's going to piss me off, that now. Or is this someone else? David Kelly it is. I thought it was. He was also in Fawlty Towers. No, don't do that. If you don't know what I mean, I'll show you. That was him in Fawlty Towers. Yeah, I knew it was him. I knew it was. Yeah, we played a one-armed chef in Robin's Nest, which was bizarrely a bizarre thing to do. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I've not seen it though. You've heard of Neighbours, Ali, you should have done. Yeah, David Kelly, what a fantastic actor. Always played the Irish fella. Maybe if you found a Dutch wife, your kids would be tall. As a child, you played a lot of basketball, alright, so you always want to be tall. You wish you were a little bit taller, you wish you were a baller. 5 generations of males in your family, 5'6", 5'4", 5'6", 5'9", 5'11". That sounds like the longest game of tennis in history. 'Tis a laugh of a film. Where's it on? I need to watch that. Someone recommended it and it looked funny and I've just not got round to watching it. Is it on Amazon Prime? Waking Ned. No. Oh, it is. It's included with Prime. There you go. On the watch list. I am going to watch that. Are people coming from Gdansk to see the film? There's you. There's Forrest Gump watching the film. Your dad was in the under-18 European finals in basketball. Esther's Dutch, but definitely not tall either, yeah. Not all Dutch people are tall. How's Molly? How's it cutting? How's things going, Esther? How's things going? How's it cutting? Very Irish. These Irish are very Irish. Yeah. People go cutting about as well, don't they? I've been cutting about all day. You're cutting well. Sure, it's grand. One of these days you're going to get pissed off at me doing those accents, aren't you? I wish he'd shut up. David Kelly was Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. Yeah, he wasn't Willy Wonka though. It's free on YouTube. It's definitely on Amazon Prime. I'll watch it on there. But he was brilliant, David Kelly. Very, very funny man. Well, as most Irish people are, without a shadow of a doubt. It's in years, man, it's in years. Is it from the cut of the cloth? It might be. How's things going? How is the cut of your cloth? It could be. Good thinking, Mandy. Now you're supping diesel. Now you're sucking diesel. Supping diesel sounds better. Molly's the usual, full of beans. Yeah, not all UKers are football fanatics. Not all Danes are insert thingy. Not all Danes are inserting thingies. Complicating things for Esther. You are learning. This is on the job learning, Esther. You are learning not just English, you're learning Irish English and Danish English and all kinds of weird stuff. It's brilliant. This is how languages develop and how you develop your language. Like most of my Dutch was learned not in school, not in a classroom. It was learned out on the streets. I was doing street countdown in Nederland. Klinker, Nederklinker, Klinker, Medeklinker. Yeah, no. But I learned most of it there, just talking day in, day out. That's how you learn, man. Not full of soft toy. Yeah, nobody needs to be full of soft toy. Don't be giving kippers and Horace nightmares. The learning channel, it is, man. The floor is full of soft toy. Horace, speaking of soft toys, Horace seemed to enjoy his little trip out today. I should have took him there though. I should have took him to Boris Park. I remember the number of the house. I could have found it. Could have filmed outside there like some kind of weird stalker. Soft toy. Yes, Esther, like teddy bears. Soft toys. Not ones that are made out of hard plastic or, granite. Soft toys. Yeah, but I could have gone today. Could have gone to Boris Park. I wonder if the school is still there. The very first school I went to. Boris Park Juniors. Borada children. Borada Mrs. Wilson. Her name was Mrs. Wilson. Why do I remember her, but I don't remember half the teachers I've had since? It's bizarre. Some people remember all of it, don't they? Their entire school career. Whoever they were in with. No, I can't. Any more on the portrait? 170 views I've had. There's 2 people on there at the moment. The stream's current bitrate is low. There's loads of other things that need to be fixed. I thought it was doing it automatically, it's not. There's a warning though. That's why it looks shit, honest. Come away from the portrait and come to the landscape where the big knobs hang out. You won't go too culty Irish on you. Ease you into it, just slightly, slowly. It's got to be done now. Don't just learn English. It's rubbish. You need to learn it all. Bit of Scots, bit of Welsh, bit of Irish. That's what makes the language so good. There you go. That link is for Molly eating a watermelon donut soft toy. Click on that and watch that. Have mercy. Yeah. Like Robert Palmer. Oh, mercy, mercy me. That one. But obviously in tune. Remind me as well, man. D. Hang on now. This is just going to go into the bollocks. There's Donald's channel anyway. If you're on the portrait, that's Donald's channel. So go and check him out. Gotta get going, lads. No worries, mate. Catch you all later and keep kicking ass. I had to read that twice there. Kicking ass. Yeah. As if I could. Can't kick the habit of staying awake. Never mind anything else. Cheers though, bud. Catch you later. Robert's gone way too soon. He was. Had to be done. Should have asked first. No, Mandy, you don't need to ask there. I will say right now, it's not even given permission, but if any of the community want their channels putting in the stream, just let me know. And Mandy, if you've got copy and paste. That is it's pre-allowed, should we say. Pre-permissioned. No need to ask, just do it. Just JFDI, man. Just fucking do it. There's enough people out there for all of us to have monetized channels. Come on, let's do it. We can do this. Everyone. Go and watch everyone's channels. Oh, man. I got loads of help in the start, didn't I? So, Piggly Ding. There we go, Piggly Ding. Next. Get everyone monetized. Come on, we can do this. This is the year 2025. We can do it. We've still got still got about 8 months left in this year, haven't we? That's what it's going to feel like anyway. We can do this. Come on. Still warm though, isn't it? I mean, genuinely. Window wide open, curtain open. Get some fresh air in here. Esther, behind that bar, no worries. And Piggly Ding has been reset. Christmas will be next week. That's the only ball, like. It's Schrodinger's time, isn't it? It will both fly by and it will be dragging like a seal's arse. The same way that normally a week does. A working week drags, the weekend flies. This is what's going to happen up until Christmas. It'll take forever and ever, and then you'll blink and it's there. And then you'll blink and it'll be the 2nd of January and the room will look bigger because there's no tree. Happens every year without fail. Shit, Christmas. I need to think now. What will my daughter want for Christmas? She has a car. She bought herself a car. Hopefully she'll be driving by that point. She'll have passed the test. I don't know. New tyres? Is that what it's going to be? Have I gone from, here's the Argos catalogue, just go and circle what you want, buying princess stuff and teddy bears and dollies and things, to buying guitars and tattoos, to buying engine components and tyres? What's going on, man? This shouldn't be happening. It should not be happening. Be like a seal with an erection, which is almost as bad as a sausage dog. Ever seen a sausage dog trying to get upstairs with it hard on? It is absolute nightmare. Depressing boomer talk. We're no boomers here, Esther. We are Gen X and lower. Buy a petrol voucher. I think we already have petrol vouchers. I think we call them £20 notes. You're a bad bartender tonight, Ali Ali. Oh, no, you're all right. With Piggly Ding, Esther's back behind there. Get your orders in. Petrol vouchers. Petrol was going to be something, isn't it? Whenever I see her, can you give me a lift? Right, can we just stop by the petrol station, Jess? It's all right. I'll put a bit in for you and I'll fill it up and pay for the whole bloody lot. It's only a fee of 500. Cost about 30 or 40 quid to fill up. Mine costs over £100. But today, Wrexham and back, 48 miles per gallon in a 2.1 litre diesel. Absolutely incredible. Delighted with that. It's going in for its service on the 8th. Hopefully, Ian, the magician, will be able to sort it out for me. Casper the Millennial, yes. Don't take this the wrong way, Casper. Well, piss off, millennial. God. Making me feel old now, man. I am deep into the Gen X deep into it, man. But I don't mind that. We had all the good music, didn't we? You want a rock shandy? You can have a rock shandy, of course you can. Those who are on the portrait, you're missing out. Get yourself onto the landscape. We've got on-screen assets and all kinds of stuff, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. You're missing out. Yeah, you've got anti-duties. Esther's just idle. There you go. That's the nice way of putting it, isn't it? You're all right. Don't worry about it. You're busy. I'm just bone fucking idle. Oh man. Oh, hang on. What have you sent there, Casper? These more Ujima flips from your trip. Very nice. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Bloody beautiful. Bloody beautiful. Link to Ali's channel as well. Go on, get on that. Get on Ali's channel. Get us all monetized. Come on, we can do this. There's so many people out. 2.7 billion monthly users of YouTube. We can all have channels that make money. Come on. I mean, 24p. We're in big cash situations. I'm due a payment in the next few days as well, actually. Spent a lot of your childhood with your cousins who were from 72, 75, 76, 79. Ah, right, you're in that weird, you aren't old but you aren't young age. So you're young but you know the score. Good stuff, man. It's on your resume, bone feckin' oil. Don't worry about Ali. No, come on, Ali, we need to worry about everyone. Come on. Just everyone should be getting monetized on YouTube. It's not hard, but it's not easy. But it can be done. I mean, I got it. For fuck's sake, man, I got it. There's money to be made, even if it's just stuff like live streaming the bird table. Just leave it running. Boss, man. Imagine that. Going in the house to clean up and having your live stream going on, making you money while you're in there, doing the old flicky. That's flicky. Know what I mean? Sounds like a Simple Minds song, yet only different numbers. 72, 75, 76, 79. Also not consecutive. There was a little bit of time off in between some of those, wasn't there? I should have had a zhuzh of my asthma inhaler tonight as well. I think I've been struggling with that a bit today. I need to make another cup of tea before bed. That's my second one in this mug already today. Oh, I had a look as well for the Royal Blue. Royal Blue thermos. I found one. 45 quid, not a chance. Not a chance. That was about 15 quid, I think it was. Not paying 45 for one, just in a different colour. How's the knee? The knee is really sore today. But that is all the driving. Thankfully, with it being an automatic car, my leg was fairly planted, but it still got sore. If I was using the old clutch as well, I reckon I'd be absolutely knackered today. Will you not be peeing too much if you have another tea? I've had about 70 today. So yeah, that's good for you though, peeing. It's good, really good for you. Piss yourself healthy. It flushes your system out. Helps your kidneys and your liver. Dilutes the bad stuff and gets it out of your system. No, not green. I couldn't find a not green one. There might be ones out there. I can't find one. I need a... Well, I went to Wrexham today. That was in the car. So, red, Wrexham. Royal Blue, Everton. black just for fitting in with the stealth of the car, with it being black as well. You'll buy the blue and I'll send you the red. Not if it's 45 quid, 50 euro. No, it's cheap. It was cheap enough when I looked last year, I think it was. It was only 20 quid. I should have bought it then, I didn't. Now I regret it. I will find one, as Jed is my witness. It'll up my step. Do you know what it does? I have hit the 2,000 steps plenty of times without going outside. Just by getting up and going for a pee. How many have I done today? I might need to walk to the end of the street and back by the time I finish this. Just to hit me 2,000. Piss yourself healthy. It works. It genuinely works. The reason why you sneeze and you cough and things like that and vomit or have stuff coming from other places is because your body is trying to get rid of things out your system that shouldn't be there. Poisons, toxins. Alcohol's a poison, which is why your liver and kidneys work so hard to get rid of it. If you drink loads of water, it flushes things through. Loads of tea flushes things through. Inflation, there is inflation. You want the red, obviously, of course you do. You thought I'd up to the 3k. Yes, that's the target 3k. It doesn't always happen. I want to hit 2 every day without fail. But if I can get to 3, I will do. So there's now times where, like tonight, 1,568 steps. If it wasn't a Wednesday, if it was like a Thursday, or no, Tuesday perhaps, I wouldn't just walk to the top of the road, I'd do the full circuit. So it'll be over 3,000 steps. I don't think I'm going to do that at 11 o'clock tonight. So I might just walk to the top and back. But yeah, 3k is now the upped aim. I have to hit 2,000, otherwise I'm not unhappy with myself. But 3k is what I want. Language or naughty stool. Language. Pay yourself healthy does actually work. 3k for 3 years. It is 3 years. Well, almost. 30th of August. We have 10 days to go until it's the anniversary of... How good's that going to be? Why do you like the alcohol-free wine? Sorry about the caps. I do like it, actually. It's good stuff. I don't feel like I'm missing out. I just feel like chicken tonight. No, I don't. Oh, sorry. Pics from Donna. Oh. Ooh. Got a door put in. Look at that. We have a door in the mansion. The mansion has a door. That's fantastic. Look at that. That is genuine. That is huge, man. Look at that. That is a mansion. I am jealous. Some good size apples too. Look at them. Look, they are fantastic. I'm only about that jealous. Lovely stuff. That is coming on a treat, that now, isn't it? The roof, the door, some of the walls. If not all of the walls, can't see all of it, you see. Fantastic. There's a chicken mushroom mansion. The chicken mansion. Scrumpy, what do you call me? We've got damsons. Did I show you me damsons? We never had any last year. We've normally got them. Oh, where are they? Where's me damsons? Oh, I think I've deleted them. Balls to it. Balls to it. Oh no, there they are. Very purpley. Very purpley. Very not green. Green and not green together. Perfect. Ducks return to your brother. Chicken. Oh, they could be chicken feed, couldn't they? Not sure what breed the apples are. The trees are about 30 years old or something. Oh, very nice. Guess we're about to buy a cast iron juicer. If you freeze them and throw apples, you can apparently juice them like oranges. Ah, right. Freeze and thaw, sorry. Not throw. The ducks are well gone. Do the apple thing. What apple thing's that, Mandy? What apple thing? Oh, yeah, have I got an apple thing? What apple thing? What apple? What are you on about? The chicken eating much apple. Molly loves them. I'm not a big fan of apples, I'll be honest with you. But I can see why animals love them. Lots of animals. Full of sugars, aren't they? The what colour is the... Oh, the apple. I haven't got it. I've got it somewhere, but not on me. That's going to have to take a bit of planning, that one, Mandy. Sorry. I know what you mean now. Yeah, I know what you mean. Remind me to do something with that. That's going to have to be put together. It's on Insta, right? But it's going to have to be put together in the right way, hasn't it? I'll talk to you about this later. I think there might be something we can do with that. Watch this space. There could be something we can do with that. In fact, just let me very quickly have a look on widgets. No. It's not where I thought it was. Right. There's something we can do with that though. Genuinely. Watch this space. If I don't watch this space, watch that space. Yeah. We'll do that. Oh, where's my thing gone now? So if you go on holiday, your brother minds the chickens and Molly. But do you also have chicken feed and you have to move them over water and you only get 5 moves to do it? Your cider is pretty big in the UK. It is massive in the UK. Not just apple cider, but pear cider as well. You've not been away in ages. Oh, you cropped the pick, man. You cropped the pick. You can't crop the pick. Can't crop the pick. Like you and no dog or chickens. Oh, poor dogs. I wish I could have got Milo, the sausage dog, on the stream the other week. What a cutie he was. Full of himself as well. There was other people with big dogs and he was just getting right amongst them. Proper pleased to see them. And these massive things like, what the hell is this? Gorgeous thing though. Sort of a russety colour with speckles on. Gorgeous. Pear cider is Perry. It is indeed. Not cider, it's Perry. But it's the same thing. Made the same anyway, isn't it? Tastes different, but it's made the same. I don't know, I can't get away with cider. Don't like the way it tastes at all. Don't like the headache it gives you. Mind you, I don't drink alcohol, so what am I talking about? Big bad Aegis. Only moved back to the area a few years ago. Ah, right. Was he coming from Gdansk to see the film? That is a good cup of tea that tonight, by the way. For those who are wondering, that is a very good cup of tea. Has to be said. Quality cup of tea. Dolphin friendly Earl Grey. Almond milk. 1 sweetener. Yes, I know. Class traitor. Class traitor. I was also listening to Miles Davis the other day. Because why wouldn't you? Drinking Earl Grey. And you're supposed to be a Scouse scruff, lad. I can be both. Schrodinger's scruff. You don't get hangovers if you don't mix the grape and the grain. That's a good theory, but it's also absolute bollocks, Mandy, as you'll well know. I don't get them anyway. I didn't get them from about the age of 24 onwards. But before that, even drinking one type of drink all day long, you still get a hangover. And you're like a dog, but like Dotty, but border collies are way too active. If you got a border collie, you either need to live on a farm or be very fit yourself and make sure that you walk them dogs proper. I mean, genuinely. They're not little sort of sit in the front room and occasionally be petted kind of dogs. The working dogs, they need to be worked. Don't like sweet cider, dry as lovely. I just can't get away with any of them. Lived abroad, yeah. Would you go for a wolfhound? You'd be able to ride a wolfhound. They're like bloody horses, aren't they? Lived in Scotland and England. Quantity is a factor. It is. If you drank all day, that's the problem. It's also the problem with not getting hangovers. Like I said, I used to be able to drink and drink and drink, and I wouldn't get any kind of issue whatsoever. No hangovers. So my body and my brain were telling me, you're alright, you can do this, there's no issue. Until my brain exploded. At that point, there was an issue. That's where the sensible part in me, which apparently does exist, honestly, should have said, you know what, we know you're drinking too much. Just calm down. Go off it for a bit. But no, carry on. I'm not falling over. I'm not getting drunk. I'm not getting hangovers. I'm alright. No. The brain suddenly decided I wasn't alright and what I was drinking was not acceptable and decided to explode. There you go. Get yourself up on the floor, sunshine. You can't, can you? Because half your body doesn't work. Yeah. Be careful with alcohol, people. It's weird when you drink yourself sober. Yeah, I've done that plenty of times. Again, being brought up in a pub, that's part of it though, isn't it? I never stood a chance, did I? Never stood a chance. If you had another dog, you'd choose a Doberman. Specifically liver, what? Liver spotted? Liver sausage? What were we on about, Mandy? You missed something out there. A lazy dog like you, with your limited budget. The cat is way over budget. You missed not having an animal. Ah. Cats also need plenty of attention, don't they? They're quite high maintenance cats, aren't they? Liver is a colour. Alright. Can you get just liver? Are we talking like a purpley, not green, reddy, purpley, liver coloured? I don't know. I just thought you were like black and tan, not the usual black and tan. I've not seen them in other colours. Although saying that, sausage dogs are normally black and tan, aren't they? But you do get brown ones. I'd never seen a russet one before until last week. Surprised me though. Could get a Brett pick. What the fuck am I talking about? Could get a pet brick, Esther. I love my brick. Yeah, should get a pet brick. Take it for walks. You'd be sound. Google it. Don't tell me what to do. You're not my real mum. I'm painting my room black. Liver, what was it? Liver Doberman. Oh shit, sorry, yes. Of course. Liver tan. I have seen them. I am lying through my teeth. Of course I've seen them. What an absolutely stunning dog that is. Do you know, Doberman's got a bad reputation. And it wasn't it the boys from Brazil? The film about the Germans with the nice clothing. You know the ones I'm talking about. They used to really like the Austrian painter, the vegetarian fella. There was in a film and there was loads of Dobermans in that and they got a really bad reputation. But apparently the sound dogs, it's the owners who are knobheads. Oh, cats, high maintenance, Louise. Yes, they are. Not in as much as having to look after them, having to deal with them. having to keep them amused, having to go and find jazz records that they like, having to find paintings that don't offend their tastes, cats. They live the high life. Well, everything lives the high life where you are, 38,000 feet up Mount Pendle. Your mum dated someone who's once invited to a party, and the inviter said, "Oh no, they aren't living together," and she's been married to an alcoholic. What? Daddy bought a pub and instantly got alcoholic stigma. Man, knobs. Friend had a white staff, lovely sweetheart of a dog. Staffordshire Bull Terriers are some of the nicest dogs you will ever find in your life. It's a pity there's so many little knobheads who breed them to be fighting dogs, because by nature they're not. I mean, I had 4 of them, I think it was. Peggy, this, just used to pretty much sit on the step, and anyone who walked past would have to stroke her. Spend about half an hour looking after it. It's brilliant. Doberman's got a name. You minded one for a few days. It was such a sweet, neurotic thing. Everyone made way since they got the stigma they have, and it's not their fault, because some of them were bred to be absolutely, truly evil. Bottom left pick was close. Alright. Is it that one? That's the one we're talking about. Gorgeous things, man. Live one looks like a ridgeback. I've seen some of them Rhodesian ridgebacks. They are huge. Some dogs are banned there, like American Pit Bull or Kangal, the wolf dog from Turkey. Yeah, we've got some banned as well. Pit Bulls, I think, they are banned, aren't they? Rhodesian ridgebacks. Some other ones as well. Doberman ears are supposed to be long, not cropped. You'd be angry too, yeah. Ollie doesn't like Metallica and his favourite colour is blue. High maintenance. You've got to play, yeah, bit of Miles Davis. Kind of blue, come on, perfect. Your first boss had a ridgeback. Did he go and see the doctor about it? Spent 95% of the time asleep. Cost they're fucking huge. To move just costs so much energy, doesn't it? I know the feeling. Me being huge as well. That's why I'm always knackered, honest. All is fine once they're healthy. The problem starts once you need the vet. Vets and dentists. They're in the same vein, aren't they? Horrible bastards, all driving Porsches, charging a fortune. If you give us £3,000, we'll keep your goldfish alive for another 25 minutes. And then your kid's going, "Oh, please, 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 can we? No. It's going to live on a farm in North Wales. But it's a goldfish. That was the liver and tam one. Oh, I'm not looking again, sod you. Not looking again. It's moved. Where was it? Which one was I looking at? Was it one of them? Which one? That was the one I was looking at, wasn't it? So, is it one of those? Man, let me know. Is it one of those? Another friend had a Glen of Imal Terrier. What? Doesn't matter. Don't matter. No, but whichever ones they are, all the ones I've seen. Oh, hang on. That is a handsome looking dog. Look at that. That is a handsome dog. Look at the neck on it. Get hell, man. That looks like a bodybuilder. The neck on the shoulders. Get hell. And then the face as well. Alright, lad. Not angry, just dead chilled. Doesn't want to go chasing kids, does he? Got no money for dentist nor vet. Just too bloody expensive. All of it is too expensive. All of it. The whole world is too expensive. So you save money. Either get a dog or go to the dentist. You can't have both, can you? You like the black and tan better. Actually, it looks absolutely stunning looking things. The black and tan now are the ones that they've got the really, really bad stigma about them. It must be something to do with just being black and tan, because Rottweilers have got the same thing, haven't they? They don't like them either. Belgian Shepherds are lovely dogs. Do you know what? I'm pretty much convinced most dogs are sound, as long as the owners are sound. If the owners are not 100%, you might end up with a little bit of trouble. But any dog can go a little bit rogue, can't it? If you treat them badly, they are wild animals at the end of the day. You like the colour of those Weimaraners. Which? What are they? Oh, the ones that look like the painted mat. Are they the ones? Sort of are they the velvety ones? That colour, or there's another one there as well. They look velvety, don't they? Oh, but there's them as well. The ones who look like brogue colours. They're mad, them. I like them. Yeah, they look like velvet. Oh, hang on. That's the eyes on that, man. Look at those eyes. You promised me food, you absolute bastard. Cute. Very cute. So, yeah, Chihuahuas are evil little bastards. All little dogs are. Mandy likes big dogs and she cannot lie. Little dogs are complete dicks, they are. Piggly Dink next. Me and Anna had what was it called? Oh yeah, a little fucker. Sam. What did he get? Little terrier bastard thing. Yorkshire Terrier. Horrible, nasty thing it was. Whereas all the big dopey dogs that we've had, pit bulls, staffs, Old English sheepdog, are just all daft. This little thing was evil. And thought it was rock hard, like Scrappy Doo. There's a fucking nearby and you're always scared to pass with your bike. Oh, you are? You're allergic to rotties, aren't you, Mandy? Cats and rotties. Wonder why that is. Why are they different? What's the difference between your average run-of-the-mill dog and the Rottweiler? Strange, but you too, aren't you? Oh, bloody hell, Esther. Plus you experienced they turned on their owners, so we had to put them down, man. Some small dogs are good. Proper terriers are sound lunatics. They are. Most small dogs are horrible then. Not all, just most. I mean, little Milo last week, was only small. All sausage dogs are small, aren't they? But he was boss. They haven't got the Napoleon complex. Most little dogs have. And you see them snarling at these massive, huge, hench, lunatic dogs. Just thinking, don't do that. If he loses his rag, you are gone. Woof, woof, woof. Shut up. Tiny dogs aren't dogs to you. Oh my God. It's got to be big dogs. Your brother had bearded collies. Everyone thought they were Dulux dogs. We had a Dulux dog with a dock tail as well. Feel guilty about that now, but that's how you bought them back then. Old English sheepdog. Didn't realise bearded collies look like that. Should we have a look? Oh yeah, bearded collies. They do look like Old English. There you go, a bearded collie. That does look very Old English. Has to be said, it does. And that is what our Corby looked like. Oh man. Freddie Boswell. That's what she looked like. Gorgeous thing. Thick as shit. But funny as well. She used to like eating lipstick. So of course with the white fur around the face, you'd walk in, you'd see there'd be red everywhere. Have you been eating lipstick? Just do that and start shaking the red as if to say, not me, bruv, not me. Vic had a Sheltie, a miniature lassie. A what? A Sheltie? The fucking hell's a Sheltie? Why don't I know about these things? Oh, the Shetland sheepdog. Are we talking one of those? Is that what we're on about? Or is that completely different? What the? Sheltie, the Shetland sheepdog, right? That's too handsome, man. That is far too handsome. That's like a Disney dog. Dogs shouldn't be that handsome. Not having it. Not having it. Ali's back. Back again. Here's a class dog. You knew a pub dog that ate the contents of ashtrays? Not good. Not good. Very lassie. Very lassie indeed. Yeah. That old English sheepdog you had was absolutely insane. My sister, being a young girl at the time, used to put its hair in bunches and paint its toenails. She hasn't got toenails, you fucking idiot. Oh, look at this. And the dog would just sit there, let her do it. And then there'd be makeup all over it, hair in bunches. How are you supposed to protect a pub with a dog that looks like that? Lunatic. You got mail. Oh, what's one of them? What make is that? What one's that? Esther, which one's that? Which one? Which? That is a really handsome dog, that. It's the eyes, isn't it? The eyes sticking out of the completely black fur on the head. Gorgeous, that, man. Don't. I'm getting dog broody. Can you get dog broody? Half the size of lassie. Half a lassie. A wee lassie. Is that a wee lassie you're after? A wee lassie. Spaniel. Or Portuguese. Frisian Stabby Hound. Friendly and cute dog. Get a dog? I can't look after myself. Never mind anything else. We had my sister's dog when it was still alive. Used to come here. And after the stroke, the very first time it came here, it was like, please, please, please don't jump up at me. And it was a lunatic. Proper lunatic, and couldn't be trusted with anybody. But everyone in this house was sound with it. It loved us. So when it saw me, it jumped towards me. Must have realised there was something wrong. Just held back slightly. I was like, oh, please, 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 please don't. Yeah, I couldn't deal with a dog at the moment. It would up my step count. It would also up my going to the hospital account. I'm pretty sure of that. No. You saw how bad I was walking the other night in that last video. Although you were right. When I went for a walk the following day, I looked to the horizon. I did almost trip a couple of times, but not as bad as I was the night before when it was dark. Yeah. But bloody hell, the pavements are awful by us. Awful. They're trying to finish me off. The step count needs to be upped. Hopefully, when do the kids go back to school? When is it? Come on. Sefton school holidays. '26, '27. Term commences the 1st of September 2026. That's the wrong year. 1st of September 2025. There you go. 1st of September. A day I'll always remember. That was the day I was happy inside. Right sound. 1st of September. In the area. I'm going to start walking more on the beach. I will take you with me. Did I spill my drink? I never took one with me. I was alright. I didn't take anything with me. I just walked. I I did. I've done the reverse Bart's head a few times, and I thought it'd be quicker because there's more of a rise and fall at the start than there is the other way round. The other way round, it's flat, 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 rise, 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 fall. So get that out of the way while I've got loads of energy. I'll be sound. No, absolute bollocks. But I'm going to definitely go down the beach more because it's better. Walking on the sand is better. If I do fall over, I'm not going to hurt myself, apart from maybe slice my skin to bits on razor clams because they're evil. But yeah, I really enjoyed that while it was raining the other week. And there was still loads of people on the beach, but not as many as there normally would be. Only us hardy people were there. But I enjoyed it. It was great. It looked fantastic. It looked moody. The sky looked proper moody. But it was good as well. Walking on the beach is definitely much better than the pavement. It's far less impact on the knees, strengthens the muscles, and because the pavements are so bad round here, it's all over the place. But sand doesn't rock like pavements do. If you stand on a pavement stone, a flag, and it's not proper, it can tilt, so you end up falling. It's horrible. Weather's usually rubbish the week before the kids go back to school, yeah. Lovely for the first week back. But they won't be on the beach all day long like they are at the moment. Little bastards. There's more give in the sand, there is. It's not tougher on sand. It's tougher on the muscles, but not on your knees, not on the joints, because it's soft. And especially when it's dry and soft, like the dunes. You've got to use loads of muscle, but it doesn't really do anything to the joints or the bones and stuff. Which is why, like I said, my dad, when he was at Wrexham, they always used to go to Aberystwyth and run up Murder Hill. Because it was, by the time you got to the top, you were vomiting. But it was really good for the fitness. No beach there. Yeah, you're nowhere near Zandvoort, are you? It's a pity. There's loads of good beaches in the Netherlands. Soft sand can be really hard to walk on. It is, and it really does work your muscles, but it's better for you. It's also, it depends on whether the sand's wet or dry, which is part of the problem why you can't park on Ainsdale Beach at the moment, because the sand has been dry for weeks and weeks and weeks. With all the storms that we've had and Storm Floris and all that stuff, it's blown so much of this dry sand that it's layered over the top of the more compacted sand, and people who go near with cars are getting stuck, so they're not allowed to go there because they keep having to dig them out. It's not good. Toughens them up, it does. Dry sand's harder to walk on. Wet sand, however, you need to be careful of, because you can get a little bit stuck. Your shoes can come off. We don't want that. Yeah, not as hard as quicksand. Someone's been saved again this week from the quicksand off Southport. Thought to be smart and walk to Blackpool. Got about a third of the way there and had to phone the police. Coast Guard turned up. Fellas on quads. Drone. There was something else, a drone as well. Don't do it, man. I used to do cardio on the beach. Used to pull a rear tractor for fun. Beach is fantastic for cardio. Southport, Ainsdale, Formby, Everton under 21s were there a couple of weeks ago. It was like a throwback to the 70s, 60s and 70s. They were training on the beach like the old Everton teams used to. Great to watch. Really good for cardio. You have to push that a little bit harder to run, which takes it out of you. Did Thomas get home okay? We haven't seen, have we? Mind you, it's a fair trek, isn't it, from Lark Lane to the Whittle to the Oblong of Dreams. Yeah, first 3.5 hours in train and bus to get to the beach. That's a hell of a trip, that, isn't it? Rear tractor tyre. I was wondering there, how are you pulling a tractor from the back? That's heavy, that, like, isn't it? Tractor tyres. Tom, ta-tom, tom, tom. Yeah, I've seen the rugby league lads doing that as well, pulling tractor tires or hitting them with lump hammers and what have you, or pushing them, picking them up, pushing them over, picking them up, pushing them over. It's a crazy game, that rugby. Quicksand is in the north of England. What's the name again? Where one of the hairy bikers is from. He was from well, it was Carlisle. He was from Cumbria. There's loads of quicksand on the north, well, where we are, between Southport and Blackpool. People keep getting caught there. You've got the ones in Morecambe Bay, the cockle pickers, all the Chinese cockle pickers, who ended up losing their life there as well, because they got stuck in sands and the tides come around and they couldn't get out of it. It's not good, man. There's loads of food there, loads of cockles, whelks and mussels and what have you, but it's dangerous. You need to be really careful. Don't walk on wet sand. Morecambe Bay is really bad, isn't it? My mate was working for, was it Border Force at the time? He was off on that day and he was so delighted. Otherwise, he would have had to be one of the people that was going down, trying to work out who the cockle pickers were. Having to try and take fingerprints from bloated corpses. That's not a kind of job I'd like to do. Yeah, Morecambe Bay is so dangerous. But there's so much food out there that people are willing to go out, and if they're not too careful, they could end up in a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful, man. Fun fact, the other Tom in Richie's chat, he says Tom Tom, like the thong song, yeah. Tom to Tom Tom Tom. A bit of Cisco. Seen people from a Chinese restaurant near Edinburgh pick cockle near a sewage treatment plant. Yeah, I don't really like seafood. That's part of the reason. My sister will not eat prawns at all because they are filth. Just these filter feeders, they filter all kinds of shite. And then you, as Billy Connolly said, munchity crunchity and all that stuff. No. You have a look at sewage plants and outlets, the amount of tomato plants that you see growing there. Because it's tomato seeds in shite. And they grow. They grow loads. Yeah, avoid that. Seafood, man, it's horrible. How can you eat things that look like slug brains? Oh, man, no. Used to go picking stuff on New Brighton and Morton, over on the Oblong of Dreams, with family. Used to go and do that for a bit, but I hated it. Have some of these, I'm not eating that shite, not a chance. That was when I lived in Cocklemanlanden over in Enschede in the Netherlands. So I was getting called the Cockleman of Cocklemanlanden for a week. Didn't last though, bollocks to them. If you know a good clean spot for shellfish, it's okay. There's no good clean spots in the UK anymore. There's just shite everywhere. They're literally pouring shite into everything. Because they don't care. People in charge don't care. The people in charge of the people in charge don't care. And you know why? Dwayne Eddies, it's all about Dwayne Eddies, man. You like seafood except oysters. Ugh. I don't mind their scallops. Know what I mean? Surprised we don't have more native sweet corn. We should do. Off the coasts, off the northwest coasts. Sea sweet corn, as far as the eye can see. Should be everywhere. Why do people eat sweet corn if it doesn't do any good? If it just passes through you? What is the point? Razor fish look weird. We've got loads of razor clams. I haven't seen razor fish. But yeah, there's some weird stuff, isn't there? Lives in the sea. Weird stuff. Especially the stuff as you go further and further down. Like David Attenborough when he's in that submersible and there's like see-through things. See-through things with one eyeball and 6 stomachs. Weird shit. All the stuff that you watch on Alien or sci-fi animals, they're just the fish that are worse than that in the sea. Blobfish, what do you call me? Bang out of order. Razorfish, clams. Razor clams. The shells are all over Ainsdale Beach and Southport Beach. So there must be loads of them in the Irish Sea. off our coast. Never had oysters. I couldn't bring myself to eat them. You love prawns and crab. Scallops, Isle of Man, Queenie scallops. I've never tried them yet. I love scallops though. They're supposed to be the bezo. Prawns I used to like. I had a really bad experience with prawns. Iceland used to do some Creole prawns, I think they were. And I didn't cook them properly and I was shitting through the eye of a needle for a week afterwards. So I've not been back against. Horrible. You've had scampi, that's about the shellfish that you've had. It's a start. Probably the best thing to be an end as well, to be honest with you. You've had once, never again. But you've tried it. At least you tried it. Did you spit or swallow, Mandy? Filth, you filthy beggar. Razor fish, razor clams are really easy to pick. All you need is salt. Did it just, as soon as you do that, they open up? All you need is salt. Rum-ba-da-da-dum. Nah, fuck 'em. Nah. I'd rather eat salad than eat that shite. Know what I mean? It's horrible, isn't it? You didn't chew. That would be showing off, wouldn't it? Do you spit or swallow? A gargle? Yeah, you dirt. Walk this way. Your ex-hubby thought prawns make you potent, so he was keen. Is there a reason for that? I know there's reasons for things when there's certain minerals and stuff in them. There's prawns after that. I thought prawns just had shite all day. Know what I mean? That was it. They raised to the surface of the sand. I have seen was it the hairy bikers picking them. They used them in a TV show, and they're all everywhere off the northwest coast. Nah, you're all right. Had me fish and chips. I haven't eaten that for ages, man. Not had any fish. I've had no seafood for absolutely ages. I'll stick with what I eat. More salads, unfortunately. When you're ill, you have to. Although I made a boss salad the other week. Oh, just that simple. Beetroot leaves, rocket, mozzarella. What else? Oh, tomatoes, little cherry tomatoes, and then a little bit of vinaigrette over the top. Oh man, it was boss. Then I had the same thing yesterday, but with the following day. I have lost the plot today, really have. The following day with some kind of gyro chicken stuff from Tesco. Oh, you had fish finger butties? Don't, you horrible, horrible sod, Mandy. Why have you said that? I'd fight a badger for a fish finger butty right now. Oh, proper. They're fit. Do you remember the two fat ladies? I do. Clarissa Dixon Wright was her name. Clarissa Dixon Wright and the other one. Yeah. Two fat ladies and hairy bikers. Just, there was no involvement of genius when you were making those shows up, really. What shall we call it? Well, you're two fat ladies. Should we call it that? Go ahead, yeah. How about you? We're a couple of hairy bikers. Great idea. There we go. Filth. Can't beat that. Same as chip butty. Esther, you've never lived. Right, I will tell you this now. This has been done, tested, peer reviewed, right? Your peers as well. We used to have Dutch friends obviously living in the Netherlands, and when we mentioned eating chip butties, they were like, that's disgusting, you are horrible. Horrible, horrible people. Fucking English. Horrible. They come over to the UK, had a few beers. What are you making? Chip butties. Go on, I'll have a go at one of them. And then like Mando, that's the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. Told you. Not fish finger, they ever had them. Chip butties, white bread, proper butter. So it's melting down your arms when you're eating it. They knew, they realised when he went home. Mando as well, he was about 6'8" and built like a brick shithouse. He was eating 2 Chinese meals from the chippy at once. I was struggling. I was still a growing lad and I was eating loads. I couldn't get close to him. Fucking massive. All muscle as well. Proper big Dutch farmer. Butter and ketchup. Oh, you're tainting it there. Tainting it there, Ali. No ketchup. Don't need ketchup. Just have it so by the time you finish, it's all over your face as well. Oh, drooling now. Mayo or ketchup on the middle finger butty. Too many carb. It is, but sometimes you need it. Fried egg and chip butty, luxury. I can't eat fried eggs. I will spew my ring right up. Mayo on the fish finger butty. Ketchup on bacon butty. Heathen. Just butter on a chip butty, yep. Bacon butties, brown sauce, obviously. Fish finger butties. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure about mayonnaise on that. I don't eat mayo on much these days anyway, obviously. Heart attack, definitely. You're a no mayo person and proud. Is that the food stuff, Ali, or the county? Mayo sound. Mayo with chips. Proper Dutch, Belgian style is fantastic. Patat met. Trying to explain to people when we move back to England. You what? You have a mayonnaise with chips? Yeah. Doesn't everyone? Like pointed out to me, no they don't. It's just the Dutch and the Belgians. Well no, everyone's doing it now, aren't they? The Dutch were just way ahead. Love mayo. Banjo butty. I've never tried patatje oorlog. Not even when we were there. I've had patat met pinda sauce. Chips with peanut sauce. Never had it with mayo, onions and peanut sauce. Sounds weird. It sounds like something I'd need to try at least once. I wonder, is there anywhere in Southport that does it? We have everything else. Got 3 Himalayan restaurants. How the fuck can you have 3 Himalayan restaurants in a town of 100,000 people? It's ridiculous. Mayo mint sauce mix on fish. What? Is this like wool chimichurri? Is that what you're on about? Evil man. Right, so right, Louise, on a banjo butty, what are you classing as a banjo? Are we talking like a full English banjo? Sausage, bacon, black pudding, fried egg, if you like, that kind of thing. Is that, or is this something completely different? Still not touching mayo, what? Mint sauce, never thought of that. Mint sauce works really well with stuff. Easy tzatziki. What do you call me? Stop talking about food, you shower of bastards. I'm starting to feel hungry now. Fish finger butties, why? Why, Delilah? I need to have fish finger butties at some point this week. Can you do them in the air fryer? You can, can't you? In fact, you can. I'll tell you who told me. It was Steve and Helen said it, didn't he? They mentioned it on a stream one night. Just fried egg. The yolk that makes it a banjo butty. Ah, right. Because in Liverpool, a banjo is a large roll, bap, bun, because it looks like a banjo, end of a banjo, and it's got normally a full English breakfast in it. Right. Fried eggs though, no. I would be absolutely hoying everywhere. Disgusting. Food, glorious food. I only had a butty earlier. Oh, I've got a shitload of black grapes. I might eat a shitload of black grapes later. Kachik, is it? Or yeah, kachik in Kachik in Turkish. What the fuck's Turkish? Kachik in Turkish. Same thing. Stop with the food. I need a treat at some point. In fact, you know what? I'll get a treat on my anniversary, on my Explodey Brain anniversary. I might buy something nice. Something decent. What can I have? Himalayan stuff's just the same as Indian, isn't it? And Bangladeshi and what have you. Just higher up. Thai. Good Thai place round the corner from us. Could get that, couldn't I? Oof, yeah. There's a taco place as well. C pronounces J. Oh, right. Jakic. Jajic. Yeah, we had Jenk Tosin who played for Everton. I forgot about that. Black pudding buttheads. What? Full English, yeah. The last time I had a full English, I can't remember. That's how long ago it was. I refuse to eat it. Just fat everywhere. I don't like it. When the yolk drips down your front, you lift the butty anyway with one hand and wipe your front with the other and look. Oh, right. Ah, got you. I know what you mean. Look like you're playing banjo. Ah, right. Very northern. Jajic. Why don't people actually just write words the way they want them to sound rather than piss around with letters? Chachik, kakik, jajic. What? Yolks are awkward with facial hair. Louise. Our Louise doesn't know about that. Genuinely, she doesn't. Butt heads, Fred. Yeah, nah. Not having it. I just can't. I can eat scrambled egg. I can eat omelette. I can have things cooked with egg in it. I cannot have boiled, poached or fried eggs. It will immediately come back up. Hate it. I can hate it. All because I'm sure my dad's best mate at Wrexham, Bobby Scott, his mum, used to feed me boiled egg and soldiers because I was so small. £3.11 born. He's always going to be a small boy. Yeah. Well, she fed me up. Wasn't supposed to be on solids. Oh, shut up. Just look at him. He's eating it, isn't he? So I was given loads of that to the point where I became huge. And now I can't eat the stuff anymore. Molly would clean... There you go. Molly would clean you up. You get fed. Molly gets fed. Everyone's a winner, baby. That's no lie. Eating through a mask is fun. Oh, you need the loo? Hurry back. Yeah. I'm hungry now. Evil, sour bastards. I've got black grapes and I've also got alcohol-free grapes in a bottle. I need to have that. I also need to make another cup of tea because I need one for when I go to bed. Which means, obviously, Ali is right. During the night I will wake up and need to go for a Damien Hirst. As oft I do. But it doesn't matter. That's what it's all about, innit? Get up, pee, piss yourself healthy. But I do need to start getting some healthy snacks as well for the evening. I need healthy snacks. Grapes is alright, isn't it? I haven't bought anything else. I normally have a multitude of fruit. Good name for a band, that, isn't it? I saw the multitude of fruit support an 8 mile radius in Toronto in 1972. True story. She'd chew instead of licking. Sounds like my ex-wife. Is this thing on? I'm here all week. My mother-in-law bought her a chair for Christmas, wouldn't let us plug it in. There you go. Anyway, it's 20 past the 11. How's this happened? I've been up since the crack of 9. Not good. I've been to Wrexham and back. I've been to Wales. The actual Wales, the country. I'm knackered. Right. This is not going to work on the portrait live, is it? But balls to it. We've tried, haven't we? We've tried. Oh, right. That's gone back off and come back on again. I need to change that. That's coming off. Get off. The staff's coming off as well. But it's not going to work because this isn't on the other. Can you hear it? Will it be on? Right, get your dancing shoes on. Those who are on the landscape, get your dancing shoes on. Get your dancing shoes on. It's that time of the night. Come on. Let's get boogieing. Oh, it is working. Here we go.
Another great night here at the Bears Paws. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat, told the odd joke. Now get in our hot tub for a post-stream soak.
And that's that.
Hoo-yah!